Good morning, KROQ listeners. I love each and every one of you.
Hey, it's KROQ.
Good morning. Viva Klein Alli Show. Shenanigans, goddamn shenanigans. Good morning, Klein Alli.
Game's the game.
Let's get the show started. The show started.
We are live in Los Angeles. 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
Klein Alli Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. You're looking for those Coachella tickets just announced less than 24 hours ago. Or fear not, we got them for you. Coachella tickets will be yours at some point this morning. Be ready when we tell you to call. This isn't one of those things where we force you to listen to the entire show, but the longer you listen, the more people you tell to listen, the better chance you leave here with a pair of Coachella tickets, and you get to see all them bands in the desert. I know it's not happening until April of next year, but still, you will have your Coachella taken care of.
I never imagined that in the middle of September I would be getting texts from my friends asking for Coachella tickets.
I know. That's the most frustrating part about this.
Usually, I was waiting for later this year.
Usually I can start ignoring acquaintances that I don't know very well in January, but now we have to start earlier. So Coachella was announced, and we got your tickets because obviously you probably want them. Some people go for the bands, others go for the vibes. Regardless, we get you in at some point this morning and every morning this week. Also, petty claims court to get to. A couple relationship hangs in the balance. You will decide, do they stay together or break up forever? Lots to get to this morning on the show, and of course continue to get you into Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights.
We're here.
We are here.
Skin of our teeth.
If you're new to the show, nice to meet you. I'm Klein. There's Alli right there. That is DJ Omar Khan.
Good morning.
He's the audio sniper in the back room. You got producer Vanessa and the postmaster Johnny taking the calls at 800-520-1067, and that man right there is Jake Z Nerd.
What's that?
I believe today's the day that we will roast Johnny's fashion during Fashion Week.
Easy.
Johnny likes to dress in he likes to get dressed in pretty much all the vintage T-shirt shops. He likes to find stuff that most of us wore in middle school and wear it again now because he thinks it's all cool again.
It's either that or it's like it's like Duluth Trucking Company. And I'm like, what's that? And he's like, I don't know.
Right.
Is he still wearing the half shirts? Is he still doing that nonsense?
A little crop top?
He is
Still cropping all my shirts.
He's still showing his belly button. That's right. He is sexually confused. So anyway, we will get into that a little bit later this morning as well.
Got to give him a job at the Abbey.
We'd love you to interact with the show, and there's lots of ways to do it. 800-520-1067 to call and to text. And you can also follow us along as we are streaming on YouTube right now if you'd like to see what those half shirts look like. We'll watch Alli trip over her microphone. Could happen when you least expect it. You can watch us because we are streaming live on YouTube. Lots to get into. We'll start by giving you Alli's money. And I woke up with a very interesting note taped to my mailbox. A drama in the neighborhood that we may need to solve. We'll get to that and more after this on KROQ. Show. Moments away from giving you the shot at Alli's money. If you know what's going on in the world, little Alli knows the news action could be worth $100, which works out to roughly 2.6 million dong. Not bad to start your Wednesday morning with. You tell me what I should do or what you would do. I woke up this morning, there was a note taped to my mailbox, which is rarely ever good. I mean, of all the times there's been a random neighbor that's left something, it's usually a passive-aggressive note. Remember, there was the one guy who asked me to stop my leaves from falling on his Tesla?
Oh, yeah, and then there was that other person that said, you stole my desk. Did you steal someone's desk?
No one said I stole their desk. I did steal it.
I just stole the desk.
I just stole a desk. No one said it. They left it out. I thought it was a desk for taking, and then they put up signs saying, does anyone know where our desk went? It was stolen
that's
from
right.
Well, you don't leave a desk out there for hours on end and assume no one's going to take it.
Yeah.
Didn't the van guy also leave you a note or some sort?
The van guy did not leave
No, he said, but
thank you
smiley
Oh,
face
the
note.
van guy, after I yelled at the guy for blocking me in my driveway, he did leave a weird Hallmark card that said, "So sorry that I parked in your driveway." And that's why later, when I thought he was murdered in the van, I reported him, only to find out it was just a shoe. So yeah, there's been some stuff.
So you're all cut up. What's this note?
I got this note this morning. Hello, I was attacked by a large black dog at 9/15/25, so September 15th, about 6:45 in the afternoon at the intersection. If you have any footage, please contact me. Signed, Trevor.
Cool.
So someone claims that they were attacked by a dog.
Klein, you can solve a crime. That's amazing.
At the intersection that my house, I guess, is on the corner of, and they're asking if I do have any footage of this.
Well, if you do, it's probably hilarious.
It's got to be funny, right?
I mean, yeah. Someone getting attacked by a giant black dog and then running away scared and then writing a note and putting it on your mailbox, like limping over to your mailbox. That's great.
There's no blood on the note, but my question is, how much do I want to look into this mystery? Like,
you got to see if you captured it at the very least.
I feel like I never get the good stuff. Like even when my wife's car was stolen from right out in front of my house, like I thought I would have gotten that on camera. And somehow I got none of it. I just got like a giant shrub.
I imagine you probably didn't angle your stuff properly, right?
No, not angled properly at all. But I don't know where this guy got attacked. I haven't looked for the footage yet. But the question is,
does your camera overlook that intersection?
There is a camera that points in that general direction, but I feel like I always miss the good stuff.
Well, but obviously this person saw your camera and said, thank God. This person probably has what I need.
But what would you do in this situation? Would you get involved in this? Or would you say, nah?
I would probably get the footage and then send it to America's Funniest Home Videos.
That's a great call. I mean, I could win the $10,000. Is that what the prize still is now?
And then you can leave a note.
Should I write this guy a follow-up and say, I found the footage. It is hilarious. And I have entered you in America's Funniest Home Videos.
Love, Klein.
Yeah. The guy, Carlton Banks, thinks it's funny, too.
Way to go, Trevor.
Way to go, Trevor. You've won $10,000. Yeah. The part that's interesting is, so I got this note I just found this morning.
Do you know what dog this could be?
So 2 days ago, I find this even more fascinating. I got a guy that was walking a big black poodle, like a big, shiny, fluffy doodle of some sort. Not scary looking, not intimidating, sort of Rottweiler dog. And he said to me, hey, there's a guy that is accusing me of having my dog jumping up on him.
Oh.
And this dog was just not one of those intimidating. It was just one of those big,
and if
floppy.
A poodle jumps up, it's like their feet are like feathers. Like it doesn't make any kind of... Like it's not like there's a lot of pressure against you.
I think I know what dog he's accusing of attacking him. Not really an attack dog. And
that's why the video is going to be even funnier.
Oh, now I got to find the footage.
Guy gets attacked by a poodle and then is running around screaming like a little bitch.
So now... What do I guess I contact Trevor back, or I just keep the footage for us to enjoy internally here?
I think it totally depends on the footage. You got to find it.
All right.
How are you going to go through it? Do you have any kind of...
I have to log in, which is annoying.
Oh, forget it.
I know. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, God. I got to find a code now.
Rewind.
Uppercase, lowercase, forget it.
Authentication, probably.
If you'd like an easy $100 of Alli's money, now's all you got to do. Get on the phone, 800-520-1067. 5 questions about the news. If you do better than Alli, she will pay the people, and we do it next on KROQ.
The Coachella lineup just got announced, and it is insane.
Sabrina Carpenter and Karol G will be joined by Justin Bieber as the headliners for Coachella 2026.
Coachella 2026 is already making waves.
I've never been to Coachella before, but I've never been more tempted than now.
Coachella 2026, April 10th through 12th and 17th through 19th. Empire Polo Club in Neo, featuring Last Night, she said, now it's a holiday. The Strokes, Turnstile, Foster the People. Wet Leg, Iggy Pop, Somber, Interpol. Moby, David Byrne, The XX, Emo, and more. Just the girl you want. Passes on sale this Friday at 11 a.m.
Welcome to Coachella 2000. What year is it?
KROQ.
Emergencies can happen at any time. That's why building an emergency kit and having a plan is so important. At Southern California Edison, we stay ready for the unexpected, and we encourage you to be prepared too. For more information and to update your outage alerts, visit sce.com/be prepared.
Being hurt in an accident can change your life, and we want you to be empowered in that situation. And that's why we tell you to call Sweet James. He's my guardian goat, and you'll feel the same. Hey, it's Klein. You know, when one of our listeners got hurt in a motorcycle accident, he was shocked by the lowball offer he got from the insurance company. They do that a lot. He called Sweet James because he heard it on KROQ. Well, the attorneys at Sweet James helped him get the medical care he needed so that he could recover as quickly as possible, get on that bike again. Then they fought tirelessly to deliver a $400,000 win. So if you're ever hurt in an accident, you need a team of local attorneys who have the care, skill, and resources to win the most for you. Compensation is a huge part of that, but it's also about compassion and care and justice. Sweet James brings over 500 trials of experience to every case, big or small, and that's why they win 98% of the time. And they win big. So call Sweet James, 800-9-million. People are thinking about the concept of finally hunkering down. I think this was almost the time last year Vanessa made her pledge that she was not even going to consider dating until like the summer again or something.
Oh, yeah. Didn't you have some kind of a rule, Vanessa?
She had some weird rule where she shut down like 6 months of the year.
New Year's resolution.
You weren't going to even date until, but you said that all,
like March or...
You basically said all the good people or decent people were all taken during cuffing season. You weren't going to stick around and date the riffraff or something like that, right?
Yeah, but not those words, but yes.
But now with this new dating trend of shrekking, I feel like every person has a chance. The concept that people are now willing to date people that are way uglier than they think they could get because they just want to be treated decent. They're so sick and tired of dating good-looking people and being treated like a piece of trash that they're like, I'm going to find a really ugly person that's going to be so lucky to have me.
Yeah, there was this girl that I dated in high school, and then she left me for a man, and she never really came out of the closet. I think she ended up choosing the straight life. But I saw a picture of her husband on Facebook one day, and I was like, oh!
Right.
Oh, my God, he looked like a weird cartoon character.
So
I was
she's
like,
always had a thing for Shreks.
No, I was the beautiful one, okay?
And
she decided to go for a guy, and she was gorgeous. And she went for a guy that I just still cannot believe. But that's love, I guess, right?
Well, or people have just...
Or that's seeing the beauty of people on the inside, Alli, and not being superficial.
Yeah, you superficial bitch.
Well,
get it right.
We all say we're going to do that, and then we don't, right?
Yes, yeah, that's just true.
All right.
Superficial Shrek.
On that note, let's take this quiz. Everyone can answer. We'll see how we do. Who's the most dateable? We'll start with this, jumping ahead a bit. Jake, what do you think a good gift would be to give to someone on a first year anniversary?
Aren't there like rules that you're supposed to give a certain thing, or is that just for marriage?
Just answer the
question. I'm just asking you what you think you would do.
Flowers.
Flowers. Vanessa?
So I would get like a goodie bag of things that they like their favorite candy, or, like things that they like.
Like a goodie bag. That's your answer, is a goodie bag.
You're definitely a child.
Oh,
you
my
are
God.
a child. God damn it, Vanessa.
And one of those cool snap bracelets.
A yo-yo, a kazoo, and some candy.
And Smarties.
You're saying you're going to give them a goodie bag like they left a child's party?
I'm giving them nothing.
Here's a sticky hand. I want to be stuck to you.
This is a finger trap. Vanessa, wow.
I mean, those are exciting.
All right.
You guys didn't let me explain my gift. That was a great gift.
We get it.
You said candy and then candy.
It was the example. I couldn't think of ideas. Like, if they like a certain video game, then I would get them the video game that they like. Or, like things that they like all in one bag.
A video game? Yeah, teenagers like video games.
Yeah.
Kids like video games.
Gone up 5 years.
That's right. All right.
Here's more Roblox.
Alli, Roblox. That's a gift card to Roblox. All right, it's a great gift, Vanessa. Don't let them. I'm writing down your score. You're doing okay already. You're not losing to Jake yet. Are we all going to play this, or just the two single people?
I think we should all play.
Alli, what do you think a good first-year anniversary gift is?
Something sentimental, like reminding you of the first time that you went out together, or go to a place that's sentimental, like a restaurant or a landmark or some experience that you've had together. So recreate that.
Omar, you've been happily married to your high school sweetheart.
Yeah.
Real, true romance in the making. What did you do for your first-year anniversary? What do you think
I don't remember exactly what I did, but I would do something like a weekend getaway. Like Santa Barbara or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like a year. I think
that
seems like a big milestone. We made it a year. Let's go out and celebrate.
I can't remember what we did for I think the biggest thing we did was for year one. Now, after that, we don't really care.
Is that for marriage or just dating?
First year anniversary of any relationship. First year anniversary of any relationship. This is about dating now. So if you make it a year, my theory is every relationship should have a 1-year shelf life. It should be forced to end after a year. That way you only have good memories of each other. Not a lot of fighting. I think I suggested for 1 year, butt stuff, but I think we ended up going to Nordstrom's. So
that's it? This Nordstrom's?
It feels like it. Going to Nordstrom's.
It feels like I got the butt stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
I think she wanted something there. All right, moving on.
Yeah, all right.
Who gets the point?
I'm keeping track of the scores. We'll say at the end who's the most dateable.
Clearly me.
What is the last thing you do before you fall asleep at night? Now, a lot of times they have figured out that couples can be very compatible or incompatible based on this particular thing. So we start this time with Vanessa.
Unfortunately, I check my social media and check all of my alarms.
Okay. Jake, last thing you do before bed?
I put on the PTI podcast from ESPN.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, that's what you fall asleep to, right?
Yeah, it's great.
I like that. They ever have Wilbon on there with Kornheiser?
They've been on all week.
I feel like they're never together, those two.
They've been on all week.
Separate them
NFL
constantly.
season, they're back together, baby.
Ugh, what a couple. That's relationship goals right there. Alli, what is it that you do?
Well, usually I will check my alarms like Vanessa does, and I'll usually do a game, like some kind of a brain teaser type game.
You do a brain teaser?
Yeah.
Aren't you not supposed to be stimulating your brain before bed?
No, it's just it's not stimulating necessarily.
Nothing
I'll do
can
like
stimulate that.
Yeah, it's already fried and dead. There's nothing that's going to bring it back to life.
He just goes, I don't get it.
A little Sudoku's not going to change anything.
Do you ever solve these problems, or you just look at them and go to bed?
It just teases me, and then I fall asleep.
All right, Omar?
Yeah.
What are you last thing you do?
Last thing I do is I set my alarm, and then I say love you to my wife, and if she's not wearing her big rig for sleep apnea, give her a quick kiss. Good night.
Sounds so romantic.
Big rig. You call it her big rig?
Yeah.
The whole 18-reeler.
Good night.
I mean, it is a contraption.
Oh, yeah,
guys.
those things are massive.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. All right, good night, honey. Just saying good night. There she goes.
Give her a peck.
I self-pleasure.
Ew, before
What?
bed?
Every night?
As often as possible.
Damn.
It's
I
like...
think you need to see some support.
Seriously.
I think you are thinking about sex too much.
That's not for sex reasons. That's for medical reasons. That's recovering from that show over the past weekend. Sent a lot of people to that show. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you didn't win those tickets, or you are feeling like you're not getting into any of the shows because you didn't go to Oasis or Lincoln Park, you want to go to Coachella, we have those tickets for you coming up later this morning. Right now, though, an easy $100 of Alli's money, or if it sounds more impressive, 2.6 million dong. And I think
too many dongs for me, but plenty for you.
Yeah, Alli cannot handle even one dong. You get 2.6 million dongs. Do the math. That's what it works out to. Give or take some inflation over the past 24 hours. And all you have to do is know some answers to questions about the news. Let me say hi to Maddie in Lawndale. Good morning, Maddie.
Hi, good morning.
You feeling smart?
Smart enough.
Smart enough is all we need. That's what they say about this show.
That's how we all are.
That's right. Alli's going to go ahead and sequester herself outside of the KROQ studios. She will not hear these questions. I will ask them to you first. Answer them quickly, confidently, accurately. If you do better than Alli, we will pay the people. She will pay the people with $100 of her money. Your round of Alli Knows the News. Maddie starts right now.
Alli Knows the News.
Fire Festival. It's not all about Coachella these days. Fire Festival was purchased by which company that claims that they have a reimagined vision for the festival? Fire Festival was purchased by which company?
The one that does, what's it, Faraway Land, the Illusion.
All right. I will write that down. We go to question number 2. Costco has a big recall after they claim this item keeps shattering. Big Costco recall after they claim this item keeps shattering. What item is shattering unexpectedly?
Oh, it's got to be eggs.
Eggs. Go to question. They do shatter easily. Go to question number 3. A stolen car that was packed with what crashed in downtown Los Angeles? It's full of what item?
A stolen car crashed with those e-bikes.
E-bikes inside. We go to question number 4. A weird discovery found in Riverside County. There's now going to be an investigation. What was discovered unexpectedly in Riverside County?
A dead body in the parking lot.
Okay, and finally, Snoop Dogg has abruptly canceled shows in which country after that they found out there was some issue with the promoter and was guilty of some sexual assault charges. He canceled shows in which country?
Oh, no. I'm going to say Europe.
Europe. All right, let's bring...
That's my favorite country.
That's of all the countries, that one does cover the most. Europe. Good old-fashioned Europe. All right, let's bring Alli and we'll score it together. Sometimes it's easier than other times. News breaks every minute of every day. What will be the questions? Will Alli know the answers? You're battling Maddie right now for $100 of your money. Maddie, if you win, do you want to be paid in dollars U.S. or do you want to be paid in the 2.6 million dong?
I love that dong. Need that dong.
You got dongs. You got dongs coming. Alli, Fire Festival was purchased by who claims that they have a reimagined vision for the failed festival?
Yes, Limewire.
I didn't even know that was still a thing. Limewire is the correct answer.
Where we would get all of our illegal music back in the 2000s.
That also sounds like a scam, by the way.
Totally.
Limewire by Fire.
Everything about that seems like
They're
it's
like, we
off.
have a vision. Scam.
Right. Limewire, I do believe, was one of the first places where you were able to get
rip
rip music and I believe adult content as well, if I'm not mistaken. I got to check my browser.
You would know.
Alli's up 1-0. We go to question 2. Costco, big recall after they claim that this item keeps shattering unexpectedly.
Oh, yes. I believe it's their Prosecco.
Wow, Alli, 2 for 2 out of the gate. She guessed eggs, but the correct answer is bottles of Prosecco are apparently just shattering and exploding.
Doesn't that sound great?
Sounds fun.
Sounds like a party to me.
That is correct. Alli's up 2-0 as we go to question number 3. A stolen car packed with what crashed in downtown Los Angeles yesterday, and what was interesting is what was found inside of the stolen car that was full of what?
I guess I'm just going to go with Labubu's.
Did you see the headline?
No.
That is the correct answer.
It is?
Wow,
look at me.
Of Labubu figurines and figures. A stolen car. No word yet if the Labubus were counterfeit or real, but the car was full of them, and I think that's
and then
probably...
Klein ransacked the car.
And we're back to a no Labubu policy in my house. Yeah, I can't get into it.
Your kids already have like 10.
I know, but they're not allowed to see them again.
What?
Where are they?
They're in a drawer. I don't want to get into it now. We go to question number 4. It's a real mess at my place. Question 4. Allie's up 3-0 right now. Unbelievable.
Wow.
A weird discovery was found in Riverside County. It's now under investigation. What was discovered in Riverside County?
A body, probably.
Yeah, human remains. She said body as well. I don't know if the full body was this. That is acceptable answer. And finally, Snoop Dogg canceled shows in which country after it was found that the promoter was responsible for some sexual assault? Canceled his shows in which country? Snoop Dogg. He doesn't cancel anything, as you know. He does everything.
Right. Germany?
She guessed Europe, which I don't think I can accept as a country necessarily. But Snoop Dogg abruptly canceled all New Zealand shows as a result of it. Hey, listen, Maddie, you didn't play the game well. Alli smoked your ass. She will keep her dongs for now. And what must you shamefully admit over the airwaves of KROQ? Oh, there she is.
This is Maddie from Lawndale. And Alli knows the news.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for trying to play the game. Unfortunately, you did not win. James, you're on KROQ. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
What can we do for you?
So I am standing at the corner again of Alameda Hollywood Way, and there's another person with the sign. I thought it was Blind Charlie at first, but I think you guys have something going on. This person looks a lot shorter than Blind Charlie, and they're wearing a it looks like a looks that dog, the Dalmatian outfit.
Why are they always
There's a person.
Is it Brad Williams?
Hold on.
Is it a dwarf?
There's a person wearing a Dalmatian outfit holding a sign at the corner. What does their sign say?
It says Klein and Alli Show, 106.7 KROQ.com.
All right, guys.
And it's definitely not Blind Charlie. I don't think so. I'm looking
Can someone get us some visual or photographic evidence here? This is fantastic. Coachella tickets will be yours later this morning. Right now, we're about to meet a couple. Their relationship hangs in the balance. As you know, getting into a fight with your significant other is not usually fun, unless you win that fight, in which case you get the points, and it's all about scorekeeping and a healthy relationship.
No.
Gotta go ahead and stockpile those points and then use them on a rainy day.
It's not about points. It's about listening, better communication, validating each other's feelings and experiences.
It sounds like loser talk from someone that doesn't have a lot of points. If you have more points, you wouldn't talk like that, Alli.
Excuse me, I have so many points that I got permission to cheat. Remember that?
Yeah, but that's because she was Jedi mind tricking you, and she was already a step ahead. She just wanted you to give her the same offer right back.
And
then she'd be like, great, done.
No, it's because I know what I'm doing. I'm always right.
It's time for you to become a jury. You have jury duty right now. You're going to hear from this couple in a moment. We're going to meet them together. They're going to tell us exactly what's going on. It's an issue. One of them will be right, one of them will be wrong, and you will help determine who's right, who's wrong. It's time for your petty claims court.
Nope, hold on a second.
And now it's time for your petty claims court.
In the legal system, cases are tried from Supreme Courts to small claims court. But what about stuff that's too small for small claims court? This is Petty Claims Court.
Let me get the gavel. Hold on. Petty Claims Court is now in session. You listening to this right now, we need your vote. So we're going to hear from Josh, who is the husband, and he is bringing his wife, Sheila, to the court for something that she is doing. And I don't even know if she's aware of what she's doing. this doesn't necessarily always end well for the couples. We've talked to quite a few couples that were unable to survive the petty claims court appearance.
Or, as you know, sometimes a small problem will lead to another small problem in it that will open up a whole can of worms.
Hey, Josh, true or false, you guys have an anniversary this week?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay, now I'm just going to say the last time we had a petty claims court couple on, I believe the woman was in the labor and delivery room. Didn't she just give birth?
Oh, that's right.
So,
she had just given birth, and he was complaining. What was he complaining
I don't remember what the issue was. Vanessa, what was the last petty claims court we had? The point is, sometimes I think that you've picked the wrong time to bring someone to petty claims court. I would argue maybe the day before your anniversary would not be the optimum time, but apparently this has been building in your relationship for years. So go ahead, Josh. What's the issue?
Issue is, I do the dishes most of the time to help out my wife, and then she makes breakfast in the morning for all of us. I'm grateful for her, but she leaves the eggshells in the sink for me to pick up. When I told her, please, don't do it.
So just pick them up and put them in the trash.
She makes you breakfast every day?
Only when I'm there on my days off.
And the issue is that later in the day, after the breakfast has been made, consumed, and everything, the eggshells remain in the sink.
Yes.
And you've said to her multiple times,
just throw them in the trash?
Chuck them.
Yeah, just throw them in the trash when she's done cracking them.
Now, is the agreement that she makes breakfast and you clean up breakfast?
Well, no agreement was ever done, but yeah, I took it upon myself to do the dishes.
So cleanup is normally something that you are happy to do after someone cooks you breakfast?
Yes.
Does she leave other things in the sink as well? Like my wife, I think, thinks of the sink as almost an additional trash can.
I hate bad sink etiquette.
Like
it's the worst.
Anything that is, the trash can is literally beneath the sink. It is.
Ours is right next to, just right there.
Couldn't be any closer. But yet, for whatever reason, anything, if it's a paper plate, if it's
paper plates,
wrap, all just piles up in the sink.
Okay, like food I can maybe understand because you could put it down at disposal if you have one, but paper plates and especially eggshells you're not supposed to put down there. But
oh, you're not?
No, that's like the number one thing they tell you when they install your disposals. They're like, don't put eggshells and coffee grounds in here.
I thought disposals were built for eggshells and grease.
I think grease makes it work better.
That's what I believe.
Yeah.
Lubes it up. All right, so hold on, Josh. Let's get your wife on.
Yep.
Sure. Hold on. Her name is Shayla. Shayla. Hey, Shayla.
Hey.
So you've been accused of something super petty, which is that you leave the eggshells in the sink, and for some reason that seems to have really bothered Josh.
Okay.
Is this
I already agree with her.
Is this what you were hoping for on the week of your anniversary?
It's fine. It really doesn't bother me.
I'm going to say if they're arguing about this, Alli, they've been married for at least a decade. It feels like they've been together for a long time, but maybe a decade of marriage. When you get to this point, that seems like a decade plus.
How long have you been together?
Tomorrow we'll be married 15 years, but we've been together since I was like 16.
Yeah, you know, they always say for the anniversary thing, it's like, it's the year you're supposed to give a gift made of glass or a gift made of metal. I think they should do every year. Your arguments will now be about the following.
Right,
You've been married
exactly.
15 years. You'll now argue about eggshells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just gets more and more petty as the years go on.
As the years go on. That's
so
right.
you admit, though, that you're guilty of this. You just don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah. No, because I would love to have the garbage under the sink, but it's next to the stove, and usually I'm doing stuff next to the sink, so it's easier to just put it in there. And I know he will do the dishes after, so he can throw them up after.
Well, and I will say that working with eggs, you gotta work quickly usually.
Yeah, and like we have a dog, so my mentality was like not leave it there so the dog could eat it. And then when our son was little, I would do the same thing. So it became a habit of like making sure nothing drops on the floor as I'm putting it in the garbage.
But this is why petty claims court is so funny, because something so small has been building up over 10 years, 15 years, and now it aggravates him so much that every day he's like, God damn, those eggshells are going to be right there in the sink again.
Well, and if you're making them for the two of you or if the whole family, like how many eggs are we talking here? How many eggs are in the sink?
6.
6, yeah.
I mean, not an excessive amount. It's not like...
No.
It's not about the amount. It's about the fact that he said so simply over the year, probably hundreds of times now, can you just, if you're already doing step 1 and 2, why don't you just do step 3 and just chuck them in the trash? And she won't do it. It's almost like, why can you not fulfill this simple request?
Well, then if he's cleaning up, why can't he do all 3 steps?
Exactly.
You know, if he's cleaning up, why can't he clean
Alli,
up all the way instead of complain about what he has to clean?
Because the egg, disposing of the shell is step 3 of the process she's already started. He's doing a whole different process.
Yeah, but do you know how drippy eggshells are?
No.
If you have to carry them over, she's right. It gets drippy.
Yes, it does. And it spreads germs.
Yeah. Do you want salmonella in your house?
Yeah, it's a great diet.
Josh should know I have my food and safety license. He should know why I do the things that I do.
That's a big call. Where'd you get a food and safety license from?
Because I work with food. I work at a nonprofit, and we help small businesses here in Rhode Island create their business and make their profit.
Now we feel guilty that we've mocked you. She works for a nonprofit. She's a good person.
And it's even more of a point in her column because she probably is making a great breakfast.
Yeah.
Josh, is she a good cook?
Yes.
What kind of eggs does she usually make? Scrambled, omelet, Denver?
Whatever she fancies at the moment, at the time. So yesterday I did. Oh yeah, yesterday I did breakfast and I threw the shells away.
You made breakfast and threw the shells away. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. All right, well, listen.
Okay, so I do 99% of the cooking. He does 1% of the cooking.
Is that a fire alarm from somebody trying to cook?
What's going on in the background there?
Oh, that's a truck backing and bringing in product.
It's the divorce alarm. All right,
Red flags.
You guys get 10 seconds closing arguments. The jury will decide who's right, who's wrong. It is a very petty case, but that's what petty claims court is all about. Josh, you've accused your wife of 15 years tomorrow of never throwing out the eggshells, leaving them in the sink at all times, no matter how many times you've asked. Over the years, that would be thousands of eggshells you've had to throw out. And she claims that that's a small price to pay for having a pretty much custom breakfast. So 10 seconds, you get to go first. Josh, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I do the dishes 70, 80% of the time. Please, Sheila, please, just throw them away. I did it yesterday. I know. Oh, and also, when you're done with the condiments, just put them away in the counter up in the shelf.
Oh, now you're adding condiments into the mix. Unbelievable.
What say you? 10 seconds.
Okay, I do most of the cooking, so the least that you can do is help me in the house.
Boom.
I will do my best to remember to pick up the eggshells as I go along.
Is that you admitting guilt before we even get to the vote?
I will do my best, but I don't admit guilt. He could just
all right.
help me.
Well, the jury will decide now. You can vote. You voting for Josh? You voting for Shyla? Let us know. We'll come back with the verdict next. Is it petty? Absolutely it is, but that's why we've decided to battle it out in petty claims court on KROQ. Moments away from the verdict, well over 100 votes came pouring through. The text line 800-520-1067. Thank you for the unexpected jury duty you had on this Wednesday morning. Make it worth your while by hooking you up with Coachella tickets later. Brian, quickly on the phones, some last-minute thoughts before we get to the actual reading of the verdict on petty claims court. What's going on? Brian, hello. Going once. Going twice. All right, we move.
Hey, good morning, Klein.
Wow, that never happens. What's up, Brian?
No, good morning. Yeah, I'm on the freeway. I had my phone tucked into my tight-necked KROQ Bloodsuck T-shirt. Sorry. I was just thinking about the Eggshell thing right now, and how I was thinking if she's cracking the shells and not disposing of them right away, she could just like put them in a separate bowl. If homeboy already does the dishes.
That was a suggested solution on the text line, was just have a bowl next to you, put the eggshells in the bowl, then when you're done, just throw it in the trash. And he can either do that or she can do that, but someone will just put the bowl in the trash.
Josh and Sheila have been married 15 years tomorrow. Tomorrow's their anniversary. And he decided today was the right day to bring her to petty claims court and accuse her of, for all of those years they've been together. And she claims they've been dating since she was 16. So think about that.
He's not getting breakfast in bed for his anniversary.
No, definitely not. She leaves the shells in the sink no matter how many times he says, please, just throw them out. Why not? She claims it's walking across the kitchen, it's a whole thing. A lot of people, this fired up a lot of people because they claim, like, for instance, I don't know if you saw these texts, but my wife will make coffee and leave the K-cup right next to the machine. She'll take it out of the machine, leave it next to it, but will not walk an extra step and put it in the trash.
Oh, my God.
And that's something as simple as that. There is some sort of a weird thing where it's like one little additional move to finish the job and no one wants to do it.
Right.
So people are all fired up, but you can read some of these thoughts and we have to get to the verdict.
Yeah, it's funny. 909 said, if you've ever worked in or near a kitchen, you know you clean as you cook, and leaving trash and ingredients out is a food safety risk and inefficient. So if Sheila she does have that license that she claims she has, she should know that. 714, I vote for Josh. Leaving shells in the sink is the same as the jerks who leave all their trash at the table of a Taco Bell.
Well, yeah, that's a good point.
Where they're just like, I'm done now, walk away.
Right.
But there are a lot of people who say, hey, she sounds like an angel, and it sounds like she's cooking a great breakfast, so why mess that up? Just clean the effing shells.
All right, verdicts are final here. You realize once we read this, we can't take it back, and one of you will lose, one of you will win. You will have bragging rights over your partner for the remainder of your relationship. And happy early anniversary. Alli, you've added up the votes. Who is the first that got to 100 first?
You know, I think this might be a little bit of an upset, Klein, but it seems that Josh has won this edition of Petty Claims Court, which is crazy considering he's getting gourmet breakfast cooked for him at least twice a week, but that's the vote.
Hey, Josh, you're the winner of Petty Claims Court, and the good news is now that you're entering your 15th year of marriage, you can start complaining about even pettier things like how loud you breathe. So get ready for that.
I finally won something.
All right, you finally won something. That's great. Hang tight 1 second. From now on, the rules are as follows. Every eggshell must be disposed of. And for every eggshell that remains in the sink,
you have to eat it.
Sheila will have to eat the eggshell. And she should know that is a way you get sick very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
So get ready. Hold on 1 second, guys. Thanks for joining us. If you have an issue that you're dealing with, no matter how petty it may be, feel free to reach out to us. We can get you in a future Petty Claims Court. Let the jury of your peers decide who's right, who's wrong. Quick break. Back in a moment with the ADD News, Coachella tickets, and more after this.
Klein, Alli Show. The world famous KROQ. KROQ.
Us to release the beast.
Ew. God. God. Did you hear anyone else on the show say I need to release the beast before I go to bed?
Because I'm the only one who's taking this honestly. You guys are lying.
No.
Allie's doing crossword puzzles in bed. Forget that. That's BS. No way.
Yes, I am.
This is the last thing you do? I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Isn't your wife around?
Sometimes.
And you're just doing that in front of her?
No, she'll be like brushing her teeth in the bathroom. I'll squeeze it out quick.
No, you won't.
Yes.
You're just going to do that while she's in the bathroom brushing her teeth.
Yeah, when the water stops, I got to hurry up.
Ew. Stop.
Why are you looking at me like that?
God, it's too much.
It's not too much.
No, I think that it is, that's stimulating.
Opposite. That's like morphine.
So it makes you, it's like your melatonin for the night.
Yeah, done.
That is so strange. I wonder if other people do that.
Every other
I would
person
love
does
to
it. But
hear
that's
if
fine.
anybody else does that.
I'm the only one who's going to look like a weirdo because I'm saying it. You guys are talking.
That's definitely not in the dateable category, I'll tell you that.
Being honest, honesty is the number one dateable thing.
But
and
that's
that is
what my
honest.
mom was engaged to a man who did that every single day, and she left him.
Pick a word that describes you in the describes your bedroom. Describes your bedroom. One word to describe
Me in the bedroom or
describes your bedroom. One word. Vanessa, we'll start with you.
One word that what?
Describes your bedroom.
Super
duper
cool. And
We're looking for one word. What happened there?
I don't even know what they said because they're laughing so much.
Okay, what were you going to say?
What's your word?
Why are you laughing?
Okay, super what?
Just neat.
Super neat?
Yep.
Okay, all right. Vanessa, it just also sounds like a kid's response.
Because it is. That's just my response.
Okay, all right.
Jake, one word to describe your bedroom.
Well, my bedroom is also my living room. And my kitchen.
That's more than one word.
Guys, I don't think any of us are dateable. It's terrible. So that's the word you're using? Living room?
I think my whole room is a whole Jake Shack is pretty chill.
Chill. That's a good word.
Finally, we got a word. Oh, Christ. Alli?
Peaceful.
Omar?
Comfortable.
What about you?
Messy.
Ugh. Yeah, because of what you just did at the last
I got a
question.
bunch of tiny towels everywhere.
That's right.
It's so disgusting.
All right, moving on.
Crime scene.
Are any of us dateable? How are you doing on the quiz? What dinner would you cook if you were to make a meal for a date? What is your one go-to specialty? What is the thing you would prepare?
Okay. I would probably do I'd get like a nice fish. I know this is sounding stereotypical, but I'd get a nice, like a sea bass or something. And I'd make that with some nice pasta and a vegetable option. Do a nice little varied plate with lots of colors. Make it look pretty.
You could make that taste good, what you just said?
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm a good cook.
That's incredible. That would be
Katie
impressive.
did say she wants me to cook less, but I think in general I'm a good cook.
That's probably...
She said, why do you stress over this? You don't need to.
Right.
I think that's what it is. I don't think it's your cooking. I think the stress, because I'm the same way. I have to stress about dinner and stuff, but it's that stress passes on to your spouse.
She's basically just said, I don't really care. I'll eat crap food. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Vanessa, what would you prepare for someone on a date if you were going to cook them a
I
meal?
wouldn't because I wouldn't want to, but if I have to, the most simplest thing ever, maybe like a pasta.
You don't cook, Vanessa?
I don't like to cook.
You've never had a passion for that. You don't even like prepping your meals.
It's not my passion. I just cook to survive.
You never made a meal for a man before? One of the guys you were dating?
Yeah, but like it's not. It's more like they want to cook. It's like cool.
That's why you like the chefs, I guess.
Yeah, you're killing two birds with one stone, so you don't have
Smart.
to do it. That's
It's a good
nice.
move right there. Start dating a chef. You're never on the hook for that. Jake?
Well, the only thing I've ever made, or I know how to make, is a thing called fire pasta. It was a really cool like spaghetti thing with like.
No wonder you have ass problems. Jesus.
This is the one thing the doctor probably tells you to stay away from.
Okay,
it's so good going down.
What does it have in it?
What is in your fire pasta dish?
Well, basically, the thing that makes a fire pasta is the sauce, which is like heavy whipping cream and Frank's Red Hot.
Oh my god!
And then you put meatballs in it. It's super good.
Oh, you can't even just use regular pasta sauce. You have to use Frank's Red Hot and whipping cream.
Heavy whipping cream. Yeah, it's awesome.
Now I need
my
to take one step
God.
from this kitchen to my bathroom.
Jeez,
Jake, that sounds
awesome.
It's like clogs your heart and gives you the runs.
Omar, you do cooking with Claudia.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's for like day-to-day stuff, like the Mexican rice and all that sort of stuff. Enchiladas.
Impressive first day meal.
If I'm going to impress somebody, if it's during the summertime months, I will grill up a steak, grill up some asparagus.
Grilling
nice
is good.
Mashed potatoes. If it is like the fall winter season, I make a killer pot roast stew. I serve that on top of mashed potatoes with some veggies and stuff, and some sort of bread garnish.
I don't know if I want to have sex that night if I would be having pot roast, but still, they're good meal options.
I make the gnocchi.
What?
I made gnocchi. That's what I made. It's like fancy pasta.
Are you pleasuring yourself again?
That's what he says when he finishes.
How much gnocchi can you
Good night,
produce?
honey. I'm making the gnocchi. I think we all lost.
All right, we'll figure out if any of us are dateable. few more questions in no time. Green Day.
Klein Alley Show.
909, great suggestion. Tell her the only thing you know how to cook is breakfast. And ask how they like their eggs in the morning. It's a guaranteed spend the night move.
That's a great idea.
Great move. I only make breakfast.
When I make a mean breakfast, we'll definitely keep the person staying.
Gonna have to
there.
find out. All right, we have two of these quickly, and then we got to wrap it up and figure out. We'll start with this one. Which of your own body parts do you like the most? We're trying to figure out who is the most dateable on the show. Which of your own body parts do you like the most?
Pass.
None of the above, Allie? Allie's passing.
I'm supposed to. I mean, my wrist is okay.
Which one?
The left one.
Disagree.
Actually, the right one, because I think it's a little weaker.
It's covered with the watch. So that's the one I would go with. The most covered. Vanessa, which of your body parts do you like the most?
I'm gonna go with smile.
You do have a great smile, Vanessa.
World-class smile.
Mm-hmm.
Upstairs smile?
Even though I know you're not smiling right now.
No, now she's scowling. Jake, which of your body part is your favorite?
It's the one you always look at, my chest.
Yeah, the rack.
Oh, yeah.
It is his biggest asset.
It's my favorite of Jake's body parts as well. What a rack. Omar, you got a body part you like on yourself?
You know, I'm going to go with something that my mom passed down to me. I'm going to go with my areola. I think I have sweet areolas.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you didn't like your mom's areolas.
I mean, I like the way she passed them on to me.
To you.
I like the way they look on my
body.
Look
good on you.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I don't...
Some guys do have real big ones, and then it's like, well, if they're all, like, cut, too.
I don't know if this counts as a body part, but I guess if I had to pick something physically about me I was proud of, it'd be... I've got a lot of hair, head of hair.
You do have a good amount of head of hair.
Don't think I'm going to bald anytime soon, which is nice.
Most of the guys I know your age are starting to lose that.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Allie.
You got a really good head of hair.
But the problem is it goes all the way over it starts on my head and goes all the way over my whole body.
No, I can see it going from your chin all the way up your entire cheek, through your eyes to your hairline.
Yeah, I'm like one of those things that used to be on the cover of those, like Wolf Boy Found or whatever it is.
It's cool.
Last question, and then we'll give the results here. And this was the one that matters the most. What is the one thing you believe it takes to make a relationship work? One thing. Vanessa.
Being friends. Like you are friends with each other.
Vanessa, we're trying here. Being the best of friends and always trusting.
Honest answers.
Getting a heart-shaped necklace that goes together.
Friends, you're saying friendship. Friendship first. All that sex stuff dies eventually. You need to be friends.
Yeah, you gotta be able to talk to each other, make fun of each other.
Jake?
All right, that's good.
What's the question?
What do you believe is the most important thing to make a relationship work?
You both enjoy you guys' sense of humor.
That's important, having the same
shared
sense of humor.
Allie?
I don't think you or I have that with our partners, though, by the way.
No.
Communication, 100%.
Morning, right now, though, your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
Allie, before you get to your stories, there's breaking ADD news. Sergio, you're on the phone right now. KROQ, good morning.
Good morning.
What can we do for you?
I just called and I saw to join the herd.
What's that now?
I saw a cow in the street saying "Join the herd." Saw Klein and Alli.
There's a cow in the middle of the street. I haven't.
Are you sure that was an Alli?
Is that Allie's Dalmatian costume again, where she claims she was
Join the herd.
Hold on. There's a lot of people on the phone reporting similar sightings. Jason, yes, can you explain what you're seeing in the streets now of Los Angeles?
Yeah, absolutely. I just looked at the corner near Hollywood Way in Burbank, and definitely a cow. I thought it was a Chick-fil-A commercial or something, but
hilarious.
It's the cow.
And what does the cow say? The cow sign. What kind of stupid question are you even asking me? What is the cow sign saying?
It says to join the herd.
I feel like somehow Colin Cowherd's going to get credit for this great stunt that Blind Charlie's trying to do for our show.
So this is definitely Blind Charlie,
I don't know.
Is he wearing sunglasses?
I honestly drove past it and didn't notice. I was dropping off my kids, but it's definitely possible.
All right, but there's a cow holding a sign, and we believe it is promoting our show. Great.
That's great.
If it's Blind Charlie, thank you. If it's another person dressed like a cow, thank you. If it's a person that's just...
I don't know if it's a cow. I think it's an Alli costume.
It's an Alli costume. Well,
that's a Dalmatian costume.
That's a funny costume
and
as well.
I still have it. If anybody else wants to go on the street with a sign dressed in a funny costume.
Reports on the text line. Don't think it's Charlie. Guy seems too short. Definitely cow-shaped like Alli.
Why are we making this about being shaped like a cow?
Alli one time Alli one time wore a Dalmatian costume while she was pregnant. It was a bad choice.
Yes.
So
we all
whatever.
make bad choices.
We all make bad choices. Let's not focus on that.
We did my fashion stuff yesterday.
Right.
So this is all off the table.
Thank you, though. Appreciate whoever's doing it to help spread the word about the show. Join the herd. That's what we say around here.
Yeah. All right. Should we get started?
Yeah, now the news. Real news.
All right. No one likes a random knock at the door, but you got to answer it on the off chance that it's the Publishers Clearinghouse presenting you with a giant check, right?
That is the dream.
It's still the best door knock you can get. But in a sign of the times, the Publishers Clearinghouse has now given away so much money that they've run out. They've got nothing. They're filing for bankruptcy. So if you're one of the lucky people getting money for the rest of your life, your luck has run out and so have your giant checks. They announced they are unable to fulfill the lifetime payment promises for their winners starting now. And for people who were used to the idea of never having to work again, that's really difficult. It's difficult for people like Wiley of Bellingham, Washington, who was promised $5,000 a week for the rest of his life. And he had no idea the company was in trouble until his annual $260,000 check just didn't show up. And he was like, I don't know what to do here. And now he's looking for a job at the age of 61, and he hasn't worked in over 10 years, and he has no he's not in the game anymore. No. He's like, I never thought I would have to do this, and now he's having to resort to selling his trailer and his jet ski.
Oh, man. That's the worst. You get a jet ski with lottery winnings?
Yeah, he's got a trailer and a jet ski. Now he has to sell them.
It's weird because you feel bad for these people, but also you kind of don't. Because you're like...
He said, it's a nightmare. And I'm like, is it?
Yeah.
You had 10 years of not having to work.
Yeah, but you also plan... If you know you're going to get a check every month for the rest of your life... You kind of plan as if I don't have to really think about a budget.
Well, and it is messed up that no one told him. They're just like, here's your check just never came in January for $260,000. Just not there.
Because I don't think anyone, I don't remember what Publishers Clearinghouse was trying to sell. I think was it magazine subscriptions or something? But
I didn't realize.
I don't think anyone ever bought anything there. They just they would sometimes send back the thing just to hopefully get the big check.
Horrible business model, right?
Terrible business model.
All right, here's another thing.
Radio.
Yeah. Here's another thing that's apparently still around, Limewire, the file sharing company where everyone got their illegal movies and music in the 2000s. It was eventually shut down due to copyright infringement, but it became a legitimate file sharing platform after that, which I had no idea about, and people still use it, and it's doing well enough so that they could buy Fire Festival. So they bought Fire Fest. It was up for sale. Klein, I believe you were one of the interested parties in buying that.
Well, yeah, but the number jumped so quickly. At one point, it was only $2,000. I said, that's worth us investing in.
And then didn't go up to like $500,000 or something?
No way, really?
Yeah, it jumped. It was on eBay, I think. You could buy Fire Fest, but I think it jumped to six figures, and I was like, I'm out.
Yeah. So Limewire said they have a reimagined idea for how to proceed with Fire Fest, and they said they would unveil a reimagined vision for Fire, one that expands beyond the digital realm and taps into real-world experiences, community, and surprise.
And a lot of people did confirm what I said earlier, Alli, that LimeWire was a place where people were downloading adult content. That was also there.
Well, I mean, it was any music. File that someone wanted to share, right? It was person-to-person file sharing. So whether it was a dirty movie or a new song, that was just what and you could go to different categories and download it.
Yeah, I was a big fan of LimeWire, Winamp.
Napster.
Winamp really kicked the llama's ass. That's what they used to say. These were all great places to get illegal stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, we get into a brand new hour of the show, and we do that right now.
Klein Alli Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
This will be the hour for you to get some Coachella tickets. Just announced. The lineup's out there. The Strokes will be playing. Not the big font, though. I'm surprised. Devo will be there. Turnstile will be there. But, of course, the big font goes to Sabrina Carpenter and Justin Bieber.
And Karol G.
But you will get in this hour. We've got tickets. Yesterday, got to give away the first pair of the new Coachella season. Today, this hour, we give away another pair. I'm very excited about this, Sally. We will be turning Coachella into Coke-chella. We have sped up all of the bands, or at least some of the bands that will be there, at what I would argue, a huge cocaine level. I mean, we've sped these up So much so.
Charlie Sheen level.
They're doing a Charlie Sheen / secondhand Cindy level of cocaine. And if you're able to figure out which Coachella band you are hearing, you could score yourself tickets to the actual Coachella with a new game called Coke-chella.
Yeah, we were listening to some of these songs, hits, right, that we play on KROQ, and if you listen to them at 4 or 5 times speed, it is tough to determine which songs they are, but then if you know the bands well enough, and there are a few you're excited about, you should be able to get it.
I'll give you a tease right now, but this will not, we'll be getting to this later this morning on the show, but it's called Coke-chella. Here you go. And then the band continues to tell you about their screenplay that they're working on. That is what Coke-chella.
Hey, play that question at that speed.
We should play.
Still a minute long.
Allie's questions at that speed as well.
It's probably still longer than the song.
So if you want to win your way into Coachella, you'll have a chance with us this hour right here on KROQ. If you're a new listener, pleasure to meet you. I'm Klein. That's Alli.
Hello.
This song feels so slow now at normal speed. Man,
boring.
It really does. That's DJ Omar Khan right there.
Okay.
You know him as Jake the Nerd.
What's that?
And a little bit later this hour, we'll be making fun of Postmaster Johnny's clothes as Fashion Week rolls on KROQ. Marcos, you're in the Dank Tank. What's up?
Hey, so I would use jelly inside the printer cartridge to print out pictures.
So you're printing pictures in jelly?
Right.
And the goal here is what now?
To print out pictures or text.
Are you not going to explain further why we're using jelly?
Wait, hold on. Jake's about to invest all his money. Where's the jelly come into play? Is this so you can eat the pictures?
No. I was trying to print out some pictures, some WWE pictures.
Yeah.
And so I didn't have any more ink. I ran out. The pictures take a lot. So I actually put it into the cartridge, jelly. And, it didn't work too well.
Okay, so there's
I'm still in.
Hold on. So you ran out of, I get it. You ran out of ink at home. You decided I'm going to fill up these printer cartridges with jelly.
How is that the next thing you go to?
Don't question genius.
Klein, Alli, show! Mornings on KROQ 106.7 KROQ.
This is how AI has decided to roast Alli in this very exciting robo-roast of Alli's fashion.
Alli looks like she shops at Forever 20 Ton.
Hey.
Alli's outfit today looks like she bought it from the Hamburglar Temu catalog. When Alli wears those band shirts and giant baseball caps on her tiny head, she looks like a Make-A-Wish kid who got to go to one last show before the operation.
Oh, cool.
Your purse game is sad. The only bag you really need is one for your head. Alli dresses like a confused college guy.
Oh my God, that one hurt.
That's actually so true.
Klein Alli Show.
Hi, you're on KROQ. Good morning. Who's this?
Hey guys, it is Jake, the useful nerd.
Oh, we have a better Jake the Nerd, a useful Jake the Nerd.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, why are you calling?
I wanted to discuss some of the cool updates and new tech products from Apple.
Wow, that's great. Yeah, thanks for calling, Jake the useful nerd. We got a lot of questions about the iPhone. How much are the phones going to cost? Jake, do you know, our nerd? Do you know how much they cost?
I have no idea, man.
Jake the useful nerd, what do they cost?
The iPhone 17 retails for $799. The iPhone Air is $999, and the iPhone 17 Pro is $1,099.
That's so cool.
Very clear. Thank you.
Thanks for explaining that.
I plan to buy all three because I don't waste my money on rocks or weird finger paintings of monsters.
Cool.
That's smart. That's what our.
Why would you buy all three? That's a waste of money.
Because he can. He saved the money.
Hey, I like his investments and everything. He's getting 3 phones.
Finger painting. Very useful stuff. Thank you, Jake.
Thank you.
It's not that funny.
Thank you, Jake, the useful nerd.
Klein Alli. Klein Alli Show.
KROQ, the world famous KROQ.
Brawls happen all over the place, obviously. They happen at football games. They happen on Spirit Airlines flights. But it's rare that brawls take place in very entertaining places, like, say, a Benihana, Klein.
Oh, what's going on there?
And
Hold
we
on.
finally have.
Allie's
What
trying to
is
fix her
happening
microphone.
with this microphone? Oh my God.
Is this on the stream right now?
Why do people go into the studio and then turn the mic the wrong way and then leave?
I don't know.
Why would anybody do that?
We have a pretty
That's a funny prank.
That's
it's a great prank. We got her.
Just like, she
fell for
can't
it
talk.
again. The old backwards mic trick, Allie. That was great.
So stupid.
You sucker!
3 seconds of fumbling.
She got Allie got all tangled up in there. It was hilarious.
I was like, what is happening?
Oh, man, that's why you got to watch the show on YouTube. You can watch Allie fumble with her own microphone.
Don't worry. Ginger Justin will make sure that is pulled and put on socials, I'm sure, for everyone to enjoy.
You got to put it on a loop where she got her hand caught in the wire. It's the best. It's like a cat playing with string over there. We are Klein Alli Show. We're here for you a lot at 800-520-1067. You'll need those numbers in moments if you want to go to Coachella, get some tickets, don't have to think about it, and then you get reminded, oh, wait a minute, I won those Coachella tickets on KROQ back in September for the show that is in April. But yes, we will hook you up with those tickets very soon. If you're listening to the show right now, perhaps you're listening because you saw a man standing in a cow suit on a street corner holding up a sign saying join the herd.
Like most people do.
We didn't tell him to do that, but we greatly appreciate it. Or if we're not live, you can always call the GOAT line. That number is 844-956-GOAT. And we have a very exciting update on the GOAT line, which I'd like to play for you.
Hi, y'all, listen, it's Big Chocolate the toe sucker.
Oh, that is the wrong
There
message.
he is.
He's leaves a lot of messages as well. That's Big Chocolate the toe sucker. That guy likes sucking toes.
I like Big Chocolate the toe sucker because he's not always it. Like, he's not leaving GOAT line calls every single day. He just shows up every once in a while just to remind us that he's him and tell us what's going on in his life.
Yeah,
and remind us that he loves sucking toes.
I think he listens to us in New York City. We're not. This is not the message I wanted to play you. That's not the update. But I actually will play 5 seconds of this message because it is a nice message of peace.
Hi, y'all, listen, it's Big Chocolate the toe sucker, New York. So listen, man, I just got to give my little 2 cents and say, let's stop the violence out here, okay? No violence. I talked about this before. Stop the violence, okay? There's ways. Use your words. If you don't agree with somebody, you don't like somebody, use your words. You want to make fun of somebody, right? Trash talk somebody.
So he's basically saying, and this is a nice message from a man who calls himself Big Chocolate the toe sucker, but he's basically saying, use your words. Enough with the violence. Let's just trash talk each other.
Yeah, he likes using his mouth.
So and that message goes on for a while, but that's not the one I was going to play you. This, do you remember this woman that called us? Her name is Nikki, and she has been trying to catch up on the podcast for over a year now.
Yes. I am always interested in where she's at because it helps me remember things that have been going on in the show, because she, I think at the start of the year, she was back in October of last year.
I thought she almost caught up. I thought she got within like a few weeks of catching up to the live show, but she says she will not listen to us live again on KROQ until she catches up on the podcast. And this is the update from Nikki.
Hey guys, good morning. It's Nikki D. So I'm just cruising along, doing my thing. I was listening to May 21st. Alli's getting kittens. Everybody says
She's all the way back in May right now. Allie's getting kittens.
She's getting farther and farther back.
I don't understand how that's possible, because if you listen to this show, especially if you speed it up a little bit, you should be able to catch up. It's not that hard to catch up.
Alli's getting kittens. Everybody says she's a disaster. Guy called in. Her dad got eaten alive by his cat.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
That was crazy.
That was a crazy show back in May.
Yeah,
Yes.
She was like, watch out because my dad died and his cats ate him.
Cats ate him. And this was someone who started out just like you. I'll just bring in another cat, another cat. Allie's up to 3 cats now. Pretty much they're going to go buffet style on her body soon.
Oh, they already took a piece out of me last night.
Very entertaining. And then, I don't know what happened. It, won't let me go back to the May podcast. So now I'm forced to miss a ton of stuff. And it bumped me forward to June 11th. So now I'm listening to June 11th. So now I'm really having FOMO. I've been on a mission to listen to every single podcast. I don't want to miss a thing. I can't miss any inside jokes. Nothing. And now I'm missing, like, the whole rest of May and the beginning of June.
I don't remember what happened those months, but I'm sure you're missing nothing special.
All the inside jokes are gone.
Yeah. We won't even remember them.
We're not going to remember them. Yeah, we have very bad short-term memory loss, okay? Right. There's like a shelf life of a week, maybe 2.
Right. Sometimes people mention stuff that happened on the show, and I'm convinced they're listening to a different show. I'm like, I think that's Big Boy. They're like, no, that was you guys. I'm like, you sure?
He's that not happy about that. It doesn't let you go back that far.
Yeah.
Anyways, miss you guys. Hope everyone's doing well. Okay, June 11th, here I go.
All right, welcome to June. She's almost caught up. Here we are now, heading into the back half of September, and she is in June.
Maybe Jake can send over all of the ones that make up the difference of that time gap.
Jake, she's missing a month of shows.
Awesome, yeah.
So
go get him to her.
Get on that. That'd be great.
Awesome.
Coachella announcement was made. People are excited. If you'd like tickets and you'd like to play our brand new, very difficult game called Coke-chella, where we've coked up every band that will be there. We've done it. They may not be doing coke, but we've coked them up big time. You have to figure out what songs you're hearing, which artists they are. They will all be at Coachella. If you'd like to play the game and win your way into Coachella, call us now, 800-520-1067. Coke-chella will start next.
The World Famous KROQ. Listen to KROQ for your chance to scare up a 4-pack of tickets to Universal Studios Hollywood Halloween Horror Nights. Face fear incarnate.
Creep it on KROQ for your chance to win your way in. Details at KROQ.com.
KROQ.
Alli show. Alli did tell us earlier this week she's planning on adopting not 1 but 2 additional kittens, and she thinks she's a hero because she's saving them, but really she's ruining her own life. And you're not listening to me, you're not listening to anyone, so we had to get your mom on the phone. And even you from the future could not talk yourself out of it, and we heard that sounds like a chaotic mess that you're dealing with.
Hey, Alli, it's me. Alli from the future.
You sound even more gay in the future, which is amazing. I don't know how that happens. Let me get your mom back on the phone. Hi, Alli's mom. Now, she listens to you maybe, so are you a fan of her plan?
Well, not really.
I did notice when I sent you some of the videos, Mom. Yeah, I sent them to some of our other friends and stuff, and they're like, oh my God, so cute. And then your response was, are you getting both? And it was just more of like I can't believe what you're doing. Was I reading that right?
Yes, because you said that like Callie has been acting up and meowing all over the place, and I'm just thinking, so what? We're gonna add more chaos with 2 kittens that are gonna be meowing all over the house.
Well, they would cancel each other out.
This is the stupid cat math your daughter's been doing, where she's been trying to explain how getting 2 new cats is actually the equivalent of having no cats.
No, because who's taking care of the kittens, Callie?
No, my adult cat's not taking care of the kittens. We would be in, and Wesley would help because he would learn about the responsibility of an animal.
We'll get a hamster.
Okay.
See?
Well, you have to admit, Mom, you're not a cat person. You don't like cats.
Well, I mean, no, not really.
Good. I love it. Throat goat. You and I are on the same page.
I guess.
I just think you're adding more responsibility to your life, and you guys are already super busy. You like to go places for the weekend. I mean, who's babysitting the kittens?
Well, I think
that's where you come in, Mom.
See, I think this is what it's about. I think she knows now that she's going to be getting called on a lot to come down, watch the kid, watch the cats. A lot of responsibility is going to fall on you. You got a busy life, Throat Goat.
I do. But I mean, because they're right now super busy, and Wesley's not even in school with baseball games and stuff like that. And then I'm also worried about litterback.
Yeah, they carry diseases. Hey, also
wait, litterback,
litter boxes.
Oh, the litter boxes.
No, litterback.
What's that?
It's a thing. It's when you're straining your back all the time, picking up.
Well, litter back is a condition people have. Allie, you can get litter back.
I thought it's when you get a bacterial infection in your back and it looks like cat litter.
Wow.
Also,
picking up the boxes of cat litter.
You talk about the chaos in that house. Allie's wife is tap dancing around, making up a huge racket as well. You know about that too?
Yes, I do.
Are you concerned at all that your daughter is becoming a kind of laughable lesbian stereotype at this point? The Subaru and the cats.
They're going to be cat women.
Yeah, they are. Hey, by the way, we have
Thank you for calling us women.
Hold on. We have a cat woman. This is Lisa on the phone. Hey, Lisa, you're a crazy cat lady?
Oh, I am.
How many do you have?
Well, I had 2, and then a year ago, I brought home 2 more actually, I'm on my way to Bakersfield, and I wanted to bring them back, but I can't do it, so I picked up 2 more. So now I have 4. Do not do it. No, don't do it.
Listen to this woman. And we had a woman yesterday that talked about how her father was eaten by his cats. He had so many. Not even a joke. This woman called and told us a real story that her dad his corpse got eaten by all his cats in the house.
Yeah, but just because you went overboard with your cats and then couldn't say no doesn't mean that I'm going to turn out like you.
Wait. I did not go overboard. First of all, I love cats. I love animals.
Oh, boy.
But getting the 2 more kittens, now I am spending twice as much. I just had to take them to the vet yesterday. One is spraying. Okay? You don't know this. I did this a year ago. Constantly spraying in the house. Now he's on medication. I have sitting on a $3,000 vet bill.
Is this Allie from the future, too?
Shut up.
I'm confused now. Hold on.
Do you have litter back?
Love cats. Oh, 5 cat boxes in the house.
All right. This is a woman who's she's saying everything that your mom and I are saying to you, Allie, which is you got to cut this. I know people are trying to talk you into it because it's adorable. Everyone loves a kitten. You are as cheap as anyone. You are so cheap. This woman on the phone, $3,000 vet bill. It's going to be happening. Think of all your vet bills, doubling, tripling.
Warm in here.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh.
Yeah, because you're making a bad choice.
Well, also, I think it's my mom. You're biased because you're allergic to cats.
Yeah, but I mean, the concept is a novelty type thing. Oh, cute little kitten. Aw, wouldn't that be fun? And then you're going to be, a month into it going, what have we done?
Yep. Hey, we're saying the same thing. If you and I are on the same page and Allie's just not listening, she's choosing to tune us out.
Well, because we already made the decision, and Wesley's really excited. The cats aren't in our home yet; they're not ready to be picked up. We've had time to think about it, and Callie does need a companion. That's why she's got.
Did Callie tell you that?
She said it with her eyes, Mom.
714 says Allie has a lot of time to take care of cats because she doesn't have to worry about paying her phone bill because she's still on her mom's plan.
Yeah.
That's
I love that, Mom. But
are you aware that Allie had a death in the family yesterday?
No.
Yeah, Mom. One of the fish died.
Aww.
Yeah.
So
the
clearly
one on the left.
She's not fit.
That was his name.
I knew it would be the one on the left.
Yeah, I know. He was the lazy fish from the beginning.
Last fish
exactly.
on the left.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, there you have it.
He disintegrated when I tried to take him out of the tank.
Allie,
that's so gross.
Thank you. That is gross. That's right. Well, listen, we tried. I called out all the stops that got the big guns in here. Throat Goat took a break from her morning activities to call in and tell you don't do it, but you're not listening.
I know, but you can buy a lot of fun cat stuff on Whatnot for me, Mom.
Oh, please.
Okay, there you have it. That's Allie's mom. Thank you. We tried.
Okay.
Allie,
I love you, Mom.
Did any of us convince you or no?
My mom has given me a lot to think about. We do have a lot going on. We have a lot on our plate.
So many people on the phone.
And we
now
do
that
like
wanna-
going out of town.
Want to talk you out of this? Do you need to hear?
I feel like I'm so warm.
Let me just get Allie from the future on again. Yes, go ahead.
Hey, Allie, it's me, Allie from the future.
I know.
Don't listen to these people. Everything is great. We are so happy, and you are loving life.
You sound happy. The future sounds good. No, we got to take a break. When we get back, that's Allie from the future. Everything will be fine.
It's not me.
When we get back,
they're eating my body.
Petty claims court after this. Alley Show. Coachella tickets right now. What a lineup. Announced unexpectedly months earlier than normal. People usually need time to process. All the fake meme lineups have to be released, and then people can finally focus on the real one. But this year they said, let's just cut right to it. Let's get that lineup out there immediately.
Let's beat the memes.
So people want the tickets. These are not cheap tickets, so let's give them to you before you can even buy them, and let's give them to you before anyone else can give them to you, because that's how we roll here at KROQ. What a lineup. Hopefully you've been studying up for a chance to play a brand new game that we've invented here called Coke-chella, where we've coked up all of the Coachella bands, sped up their music. If you're on Coke right now, they'll probably sound very normal. But for everyone else, they're going to sound incredibly fast.
Some people just
what? I love cocaine.
Vanessa, I know. And that's why we're doing this.
Because you told us about this game.
You said this was your idea from the very beginning. We gave a lot of other ideas. And you said, we're doing Coke-chella.
And you got really mad, so we were like, fine.
Talked about it all night long. So we're doing it. So
it's really passionate. But some people just have an ear for that kind of thing. Like, you listen to podcasts at 2 or 3 times speed, don't you?
Not on purpose.
Oh.
I just don't know how to fix it.
Okay.
But yes, it's unnerving, and it does put me in a stressed out state of mind.
Well, I mean, you're always in a stressed out state of mind. But I think some people just like listening to things faster because they feel like they can absorb it better for some reason.
We're going to get to the game in a moment. Quickly, though, I just wanted, there's a guy who wanted to just quickly chime in on that goat line call we just played. Hey, Manuel?
Good morning, guys.
Hey, what's going on? Quickly, because we got to get to this game, and there's a lot of people that want to win Coachella tickets. So what's your story?
I was in jail for nearly 2 months, and I caught up on the show in less than 2 weeks. I don't know what this lady is doing with her day or anything, but how is she not caught up?
Yes, this woman was behind at the beginning of the year. She was back in October, and it seems like she's gotten farther and farther behind, but she's very dedicated to catching up. But you're saying you did it in 2 weeks?
Yes, that's 2 months is about 40 shows, and I did it in less than 2 weeks.
So how many shows a day do you think you were getting through?
I was getting through about probably 5.
What were you in jail for 2 months?
A couple felony charges, but they're still in the works right now.
That's okay. We're not judges here. We don't care what you say.
That's what entrepreneurs say.
Yeah, that's okay.
There's a few things in the works.
All right. Well, thank you for. Yeah, you couldn't listen. They wouldn't let you listen to our show while you were locked up.
No radios, no TV unless the guards put it on.
I thought people smuggle phones in the butts and stuff, and then they share. That doesn't happen?
Man, I hope someone listens to us on a butt phone someday.
God, I bet you sound so good on a butt phone.
No butt phones there.
Okay. All right, thanks for calling. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're out.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for catching up on the show. That's a real one right there. All right, Alli, let's get to it. It's time for Coke-chella.
Why is this playing at normal speed?
We didn't think about speeding it up, but we should have. Let's say hi to Diana in Corona. Diana, I don't know what your experience is with cocaine. Apparently, it's a hell of a drug, but if you're on your way to school right now, kids, stay far, far away. Just say no and Google Len Bias. All right, let's say hi to Diana. Your chance. I'm going to play you a band that will be at Coachella, a coked-up version of that band. If you're able to identify the band, Alli will write your name down. Everyone who gets it right, then she's going to pick one of you, and you're going to get some tickets to actually go to real Coachella. You ready for this?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, Diana, listen closely. Here we go. It's time for Coke-chella band number 1. All right,
I love cocaine.
I know, Vanessa. My heart is racing right now, even just hearing that. It is really racing, and I feel like I need a cigarette. Go ahead, Diana. Which band is that?
Is that System of a Down?
That is.
That would be strange because they're not performing.
System of a Down. It is interesting that you coke up any band, they kind of do sound like System of a Down.
Yeah.
I kind of hear that now that you said that.
Why don't they use that in their description?
Let me say hi to Andrew in Long Beach. Andrew in Long Beach, we give you the same one, and if 2 people in a row cannot get it right, we will move on to another coked up Coke-chella band. Here we go. All right, they're on the lineup for Coachella.
You know what?
I
love cocaine.
Yes, Vanessa. We know. You don't need to cut off every clip. Andrew, which band is that?
Oh, man. You know what? I'm just going to take a shot in the dark. Is it the Strokes?
You know, sometimes a shot in the dark is all you need. That is actually the Strokes. That is the Strokes, and now that you know that, when you hear them singing Last Night...
I feel like I'm in a spin class.
And if you are listening to this podcast faster than normal, then this is probably going to make your phone explode right now. Andrew, hold on 1 second, and congratulations. He's on the board. Write down his name. It's Coke-chella for Coachella. We have sped up some of your favorite Coachella bands this year, and maybe some of your least favorite. Susie, we go to you next in Redondo. Good morning and welcome to KROQ. How goes it?
Good morning, Sweet Debs.
Sweet Debs, this will not be easy, but I hope for your sake you get it right. These are Coachella bands and bands perhaps you've heard on KROQ, and here we go.
You know what? I love cocaine.
I think of every conversation I've had with anyone between the hours of 3 in the morning and 6 in the morning, and they are rambling on and on about their hopes and dreams, or the guy that screwed them, or why they want to move to Vermont. It's like a lot of that.
Got a lot of big ideas.
Big ideas. You can get in on this now. You want to get in on this ground floor. We get into it. It's a big thing. Susie, you know which band that is?
Is that Royal Otis?
Wow. Congratulations.
Shut up.
Shut up. You shut up. That is Royal Otis, all coked up, and that is Linger. We get it. You like the outdoors.
Those guys need some cocaine before the interview, right?
That is true. It wouldn't hurt them.
Some cocaine would have made that whole experience a lot better.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little pep.
Just a little.
Something.
Even just a number.
I love the vibes and everything, but my God.
All right. Susie, well done. That means 2 people have guessed correctly in this game called Coke-chella, where we've coked up your favorite Coachella bands. Let me say hi to, in Palmdale, this is Antonio for a chance. Once again, only 2 names have been written down. 2 people have a shot at getting these Coachella tickets, real tickets on the line. I feel like Coachella is not going to be a fan that we're doing this, and maybe we don't get more tickets. The plan is we give away tickets every morning this week. Let's see if that continues. Good morning, Antonio.
Morning.
Listen closely now. This is your next Coachella band, Coked Up. Okay.
Oh my God. Okay.
What do you think?
I'm just gonna guess. Is it Turnstile?
It's a good guess.
I've seen people on the YouTube live stream. They got it.
Already? Turnstile is going to be at Coachella, but that, unfortunately for you, was not Turnstile. Give someone else a chance with that one. We should have had a Val right now. Real Coachella tickets up for grabs as we've coked up your favorite Coachella bands. Val, listen closely now. If you don't get this one, we move on to a new contestant and a new band. Here we go. My adrenaline is pumping
I know.
right now.
It's really getting me hyped.
I actually think I could just do this instead of cocaine, and I would get the same effect.
I feel like if you worked out to music at this speed, you would have a great workout.
Be ripped. What's up, Val? Who do you think that is?
Devo?
That is correct.
Nice job, Val. That would be Whip It.
That is Whip It. Really fast. All right, good job. Man, oh man. All right, we give someone else the chance now. 3 have gotten correctly on the board. Val is a moment away from winning her tickets to Coachella, as is Andrew, as is Susie. If you cannot play the game, or you're not good at this, or just can't get through, don't worry. Tomorrow we'll have more tickets, we believe. And we say hi now to, in West Covina, on line 6. Who are you? Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
I will give you another one now. I hope that you are paying close attention. You've heard how well have you done on hold playing along, just out of curiosity?
I got one.
One. Okay. Here we go. This person and or band will be at Coachella, but what do they sound like? All coked up. Here we go.
Wow, that was fast. All right. I'm just going to take a wild guess and say Foster the People.
Oh, Foster the People will be there. And that was not Foster the People. I'm so sorry.
I think Foster the People would be highly offended by that.
Yeah, they would be.
Given who it is.
I actually could play you. I do have Foster the People sped up. I could play you that as well, but that is not right. Tony Fullerton, you have a chance to steal this one now. Tony, here we go. Once again, this person will be at Coachella, but what do they sound like all coked up? It's Coke-chella for Coachella. Tony?
Oh, that's really hard. That's hard. I haven't got any right, but I'm going to take a wild guess, and I'm going to go with a headliner. How about Sabrina Carpenter?
Oh,
good guess.
You had the right pitch. You did have the right pitch. I'm so sorry. We have to move past. That was the sweet sounds of a Justin Bieber.
That's the song Baby. Down.
So there you have it.
Like baby.
We're not going to play this with anyone, Allie. We have our 4 people that have gotten correct, but before you pick the name, I will, just for funsies. This is what, in case you're wondering, what Foster the People sound like. All coked up and ready to go.
Oh my God, I feel like I'm in a video game.
So now that all of our adrenaline is coursing through our veins, only one of these people, even though 4 got correct, will be getting tickets to actual Coachella. Will it be? I know Allie's going to drop the pen. Will it be Andrew? Will it be Susie? Will it be, hold on one second. Val, or will it be whoever else got it right?
That's it.
Oh, that's it. Oh, man, okay. Who's going to Coachella?
The pen hath decided that Andrew is going to Coachella.
Andrew, Long Beach. You are going to Coachella with actual tickets. Congratulations.
Perfect. Every Coachella is a Coachella, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
That's what some people say.
At this speed, it'll take about 15 minutes to get through the whole weekend.
Yeah, you can actually get to the desert in 15 minutes. So congratulations. Enjoy your Coachella.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for starting your day with the stupid shenanigans known as Klein Alli Show. And enjoy your trip to the desert. Those tickets are as good as yours. Hold on, Andrew. If you want to win Coachella tickets, we'll have more for you tomorrow. There's a lot of people that had medical issues, medical reactions to the Coke-chella. People that claim they had seizures.
760, this segment is great. I am zooted.
There's a couple people that said that I didn't realize, but I had actually increased the speed of my drive. I was driving 90 miles an hour when I started at 60. I didn't realize how much danger would be Coke-chella.
That's
Tomorrow,
great.
A better and more fun and easier way to win your way into Coachella.
Klein.
Yes.
I just got a very interesting email about regarding something that we discussed, I believe, yesterday. Do you remember yesterday I was talking about how PETA would like Hot Ones to change their format and serve vegan-only wings?
Yes, and we all mocked it.
And we all
Right.
said that's ridiculous. That wouldn't be very delicious.
Yeah, but I do believe I haven't watched every episode of the Hot Ones, but I think that they have had people on before that do not eat meat. And I think they have done
And they've done
episodes.
vegan wings before. And that's when I started talking about how cauliflower sucks.
Right.
We got on a whole rant.
Ran into a whole rant about cauliflower. How Alli is the human cauliflower.
Right. Thank you for reminding
Wanted to
everyone
make
of
sure
that
that
comment.
if they missed the insult, they hear it again right now.
I have a message from a woman named Katie at PETA.org.
Stop it.
Hello, Klein and Alli. We caught your commentary about our request that Hot Ones go vegan.
Anytime anyone refers to our show as commentary, it's usually not going to be followed by praise. And we thoroughly enjoyed it.
And we agree that it's BS. Since you seemed a little skeptical, we have an offer for you.
Pass.
Just right. We are passing it this time.
Right back, strong pass. Hold on. PETA, this woman from PETA wrote to you?
Yeah, this is a woman who works for PETA.
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
Which I can't believe a woman from PETA listens to our show at all.
This show hits all people. Vegans, veggies.
Great. I want everyone.
Carnivores.
So they said we have an offer for you. May we arrange for trays of delicious vegan hot wings to be delivered to the studio for you and your team to enjoy. Let me know the date and time, and I will send them flying your way. Thank you for your consideration. I'm offended by your term flying.
Yeah, tell her we're offended by that.
Because of the birds.
And throw a bucket of blood on her email. That'll show her.
I mean, we got to do it, right? I would wonder if we had this plate of vegan wings and then we got some other wings in here, if you'd be able to, in a blind taste test,
right back to
get
her.
the difference.
Right back to her. Deal. But if the vegan wings are not delicious, we will make a coat out of a dog.
That's so aggressive.
Well, not a dog. I like dogs too much. Right, pick a different animal. A cat. Fine. Tell her right back. Alli, tell her we will take your deal, PETA, and
for every wing that doesn't taste good, we will rip a claw out of a cat.
Right. We will declaw a cat live on the air if we don't like the wings. If she really thinks
if Katie's really confident in her
Katie's
vegan
confident
wings.
in the vegan wings, tell her that because they probably hate the fact that Jake has all those dead animals on display in the nerd hole.
Well, and I will say that Katie and the people of PETA are probably used to skeptics,
right.
Absolutely, and they just want to prove people wrong. And she was very gracious in her email.
I tried one of those Monty burgers one time. That apparently are vegetarian. It was good. I mean, it wasn't as good as a burger, but it was.
What was it made of? Black bean or vegetables?
I don't know. Who knows? It was very oniony, but the guy was like, "I bet you can't."
I like it.
He brought him in, and he goes, "I bet you can't tell what's different about it." And I go, "Is it vegetarian or vegan?" He goes, "All right, well, good guess." but I mean, it was like clear it wasn't a burger, but it was fine.
Well, and I wonder if she's making a tray of vegan wings, if they're all made of different things. Like this one is cauliflower, this one is plant parts. I don't know what they make, but it's like all kinds of different things they've gone with.
Here's the deal. Right back. Take a note. We'll do it. Bring in the vegan wings. We'll try them, whatever. We have all the hot sauces anyway from that listener that brought us all the hot sauces.
Oh, yes.
But if we do not like the wings, we will all do the next show.
Break the wings of every bird.
In full leather. We'll full leather outfits in here the next day.
Show.
It's going to be a full leather show.
And she has to sit here in the corner and watch it.
She has to sit and watch it.
Even with the fact that they're vegan, let alone vegetarian, I don't even know what I would dip a wing in if I'm not going to dip it in blue cheese.
I think you have to dip it in the tears of people that work at PETA. But that's the answer. We got to take a break. When we get back, though, we have more stuff to give you, including we're about like 10 minutes away from getting you to Universal for some Halloween horror nights. Get ready to win those tickets coming up.
Their teachers told them they'd never amount to anything. Well, look at them now. Thanks, teachers, for always being right. Klein Alli Show, amounting to nothing. Mornings on KROQ.
That's supposed to. Hopefully we can be a distraction for you, or if you need information, we can give you that as well. Thanks for joining us. And if you're new to the show, nice to meet you. I'm Klein. There's Alli right there. You got DJ Omar Khan, the audio sniper. Jake the Nerd back there. He is the assistant to the assistant of the audio sniper. And then in the back room, Vanessa. And you got your postmaster, Johnny, taking the calls. Yesterday, I saw a guy by the name of Surfer Jay who works here, who walks around wearing board shorts and no shoes. And he was doing what he normally does, which is rummaging through the garbage at KROQ, because he's one of these guys that feels very similar to the Native Americans used to, that nothing should be wasted. Everything can be reused or repurposed, and he doesn't like anything getting thrown out. He's a big surfer. He's a big fan of the environment. And if anyone is throwing anything out, he finds it in the trash and usually can figure out a way to use it again. And I saw him taking stuff out of the garbage and putting it on the community table outside of here, which is usually where all the food goes, community food,
old
or
CDs.
Old prizes they couldn't give away. Once no one wants them, once truly no one wants them, they'll put them out there on the community table, and then we're allowed to grab them, I guess.
Also, down the hall now, there's the news station, and all the good snacks are there, and all the leftover snacks make it over to our table.
Right, they get all the good stuff. Like, they're getting all the good flavor bagels, and then once all those get picked through, it'll be like a couple of those random whole wheat ones that are missing a top that will get brought over to our table. Yeah. Like the real bad ones.
Just the bottom.
It's like
bottom with raisins.
It's like bottom bagels. They get like fresh ones, and then whatever like little pieces are left over get like brought down here. It's kind of the trickle down system here in radio.
We are the bottom with raisins.
We're the half bagel with raisins, and the only thing to put on is like a scallion spread too. It's like the worst combination. Anyway, long and short of it is, I'm watching him unload this garbage can onto the table, and I'm seeing all this stuff that's going onto the table that I feel like Jake would like, because one of the things they put on the table was a octopus inside, like a paperweight with a dead octopus inside of it. And I understand why someone would throw that out.
I understand why KNX would not want that stuff.
Right. So, but I did say, I should see if Jake wants that, because that's the kind of weird stuff Jake collects. So I go to Jake and I say, hey, someone's throwing out this octopus paperweight. And I go, you want it? He goes, that's mine. I go, what do you mean that's yours? It was just in the trash. He goes, no, it's not. It's in a box of my stuff.
Right, and everything was put in boxes because they had to change out the carpet in our office, so everybody had to box up their stuff over break.
And I say, Jake, he thinks I'm doing a bit with him or something, where I'm like, Jake, I'm telling you, it's in the. I'm watching it being taken out of a trash can right now. If that's yours, it's in the trash. And he goes, no, it's in my box. So then we go to the office where he, quote, left his box of treasures, and it's a lot of stuff like that. I mean, Jake's treasures, as you know, are basically paperweights with dead animals inside of them.
Yes, and he has a lot of clutter in his
mostly
little
clutter
nerd hole and in his Jake Shack, I would imagine. But all the boxes in our entire work office were nothing compared to all the boxes Jake had for just his weird stuff.
Just his like tchotchkes. It's like, it's all stuff. It's all stuff. It's all stuff that if you were walking around any sort of a flea market or garage sale, it's the table you would skip without even thinking twice.
Shark tooth necklaces.
It's like everyone, if you were to take whatever your weirdest junk drawer is in your house and pour it on a folding table, those are Jake's treasures, right? So he's trying to figure out why his box of treasures made it into the garbage. And we cracked the mystery pretty quickly when we go to Postmaster Johnny. And Johnny claims, and I don't know what his reasoning for this was.
Maybe we can.
But Johnny, you claim that you took Jake's box of stuff.
Well, calling it a box of stuff is kind of like far-fetched. It was more like a box of crap with like 4 markers and his little like bug thingy. Because you guys, somebody left it on my desk. Whenever anybody has anything they don't want or they're just walking by the office, they always leave crap on my desk. And somehow Jake's box of crap made it on my desk.
I think people put things on your desk to distribute to the morning show.
No, not
like
even that.
yours is the first desk you see when you walk in. So if someone's going to drop something off for us, they would put it on your desk.
Yeah, your desk is like someone doesn't really want to put in the effort to figure out which one of us it belongs to, so they just put it on the desk by the door and then assume that, we all talk to each other.
They assume that the person isn't going to be like, what's this?
So you had this. So you had Jake's box of stuff on your desk, and then where did you put the box of stuff?
I actually just put it on top of the trash can because I was like, oh, let me just put it right here for a moment. Like, let me just get something else.
Put it right here for a moment?
On top of the trash can?
Because the trash can was full. It was filled to the brim, and I just said, like, oh, this must be trash, maybe. Let me just put it here for right now, and if it's somebody...
maybe?
Because I thought, like, if it's by the table of free stuff, like, somebody might look over here and be like, oh, more free stuff.
You didn't want
put it in the trash.
You didn't want...
I put it on top of the trash, not in the trash.
That's the same.
No, on top is different than in.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because it was outside of the brim of, like, the flat level of the trash can. It was, like, cardboard box poking out, and then
it's like a touchdown if you cross the plane of the goal line. If you're if you're anywhere over the circumference of the trash can, it's trash. It doesn't matter if it's on top.
You said yourself the trash can was full. So I would assume somebody who would put things on top of the trash can, they're doing so because they can't fit it into the regular trash.
Johnny, this is a serious question. I'm not trying to... You in your mind, you thought you were resting it on top of the trash can because you were afraid if you put it on the community table, someone would take it. So to keep someone from taking Jake's stuff, you decided to rest it on top of the trash can?
Yeah, because I was doing something else. I was, like, multitasking, and I was getting water or, like, warming up my food or something.
You were not multitasking.
You can't even single task.
No way.
I forgot it, and I left it there, and I was like, oh, yeah, his stuff. And then I left it on top of the trash. Because I was like, hold on, let me place it here and go fill up my hydro flask really quick.
So Jake got real upset because he thought that Johnny, thought all of his treasures were garbage, and Johnny's claiming that he did not throw it out as a spiteful move to Jake.
No, but he is also saying that it was pretty much trash.
Yeah, but in your estimation, that box you did think was trash.
There was like 4 Sharpies and like his like little jelly like bug thingy, and then like a little doll or something, and I was like, huh. That looks like
trash. You think it's trash?
It is trash, man. What you doing playing with little dolls, bro? You play with 7, bro.
They're fun to look at.
I guess, yeah. But the Sharpies were cool.
Wait, but Johnny, you didn't think
the Sharpies were cool.
Johnny, you didn't.
Took about 2 Sharpies too. He had a black one and a blue one.
Johnny,
so you took the stuff and then you threw my other stuff away.
Johnny,
actually, sorry, I borrowed your Sharpie. I still have them on my desk.
Johnny, you didn't look at that box immediately and say this is probably Jake's stuff. You just thought this is trash. Someone put a box of weird trash on your desk, so you moved it to the trash can.
I thought it was his reject stuff because he started going through boxes the day before.
So you thought that this had already been combed through, and that this is where Jake finally drew the line.
Yes, sir.
I feel like you're making up this excuse as you go along.
So, Jake, are you happy to have your dolly back?
I don't know what doll he's talking about. I'm glad to have my paperweight with my... It's a jellyfish, not an octopus, by the way. But I'm happy to have that back.
Whatever, dude. I mean, the fact you're defending it is... to be honest, I thought we'd all SO all over Johnny for throwing out your stuff. Now I feel like I'm on Johnny's side here. It feels like the more you talk about it...
We should just throw it away.
The more I'm convinced this was trash.
It's not trash at all.
This is stuff
you were going through your stuff, and that was left over in the box.
It was the final box that I needed to go through, but because I had a bunch of stuff to put in the nerd hole, so I was almost done.
You know, there's all these lists that are circulating now about things that should be donated and things that should not be donated to the victims of the wildfires, and I feel like everything in Jake's box is on the list. KROQ Klein Alli Show. That is Sublime's apparently first #1 song in 3 decades. So thanks for making it happen. If you remember, they world premiered it right here with us on KROQ in the morning. And Jacob, congratulations. Eric, to you. And good work on the song. And, of course, in about 5 minutes or less, we get you to Universal Studios for Halloween Horror Nights. Be ready to call and win those tickets the second we're done with this. Your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
Well, it seems the Menendez brothers were not going to get a new trial. That has been squashed. It is the end of the road for them for now. Their lawyer, though, swears this is a good thing and is confident that they will get paroled.
Such a lawyer thing to say.
Guys, this is great.
It's great for us.
This is a great thing.
Keep the paychecks rolling.
That's like when this company went bankrupt. They were like, guys, this is good.
It's good. It's good. Best thing could happen to us.
Yeah. But let me direct your attention to 2 other criminal brothers who are also going to jail. You recall last year there was a big issue with booking a tea time. Big scandal in the golf world in L.A. It was impossible to get a tea time because someone had scooped them all up and was reselling them at a crazy price. Well, they caught the people who were doing this. It is 2 local twin brothers who were both MRI technicians, and this was their side hustle. So they booked up tea times at 17 different golf courses in the LA area. They would scoop up all the tea times, and then they would resell them. And because, people wanted to golf, if they saw a tea time that was for sale for $20 or even $30, whatever, they would just pay it. And they probably could have continued to get away with it, except that they failed to report any of this income on their taxes. So they have $1.1 million that are now owed to the IRS that they didn't even declare. So they made $1.1 million in 2 years of doing this.
That's incredible. What a side hustle.
I know.
And I know people have done this before with restaurant reservations, even hotel rooms. Like they book them early while they are, if they know like the Super Bowl is going to be somewhere, in 2 years. They book the rooms now where no one's thinking about it. They have them and then they resell those for more money. There's money to be made if you can do it. Hard to get reservations.
Or how do they prove how much money they made?
I don't know. I think there's a discrepancy between the money in their bank and the money that they reported.
But there's nothing illegal with, I guess, what they did, unless you read the fine print of these sites. Because usually if you're going to book a tea time, especially these are like public courses, you just go on there's a million sites out there. You book tea time in advance.
Yeah, but I think, didn't they change some of the websites and how they operate to avoid this?
Probably.
Because it was becoming such a huge problem. Nobody was showing up to golf because some of the tea times were just bought by them and never resold to anybody.
Yep.
So then it was like they had to somehow prove you're a human. And I hate proving I'm human.
Oh, it's the worst. I don't do well at that test ever.
Suck at it.
It's
like, prove you're not a bot. I'm like, then I'll just be a bot.
Hey, when there's like a sliver of a crosswalk. Like,
I know. I'm like, what do you want from me?
Also, sometimes, I don't know how it happened, I get like weird European street signs. I'm trying to prove I'm a human.
Like, does this count?
And they're like, click on the stop signs. And I'm like, I don't know if that means stop in England.
Yeah, or
I
they're
don't
like,
know.
click on the bikes. And I'm like, well, there's motorbikes and regular bikes. And then e-bikes. Do I click on all the bikes?
And by the way, when they tell me 3 different times I have failed that test, I just get up and leave.
The worst is, the most shameful is when you mess up the letters.
It's the worst.
And it's like, what are these 5 letters? And I type it, and it's like, that's wrong. I'm like, it is?
Yeah. I just don't care enough anymore at that point. I hate it.
All right. There's an Airbnb that is I guess it's undergoing some controversial problems because...
Oh, the one in Palm Springs.
Yeah, there's this big, giant mirror house in Palm Springs.
I think they call it the Invisible House.
Yeah, because it's this monolith. It's basically one big, long house. It kind of looks like a really long trailer. And all along the outside of it is mirrors so that it looks like the house doesn't exist because it just reflects the desert back at you, right? And apparently it's very sought after rental. People pay $2,400 a night to stay in this rental. Ooh. And people love to stay in it, have parties. There's a huge, big indoor pool, all that kind of stuff. But in the fine print, I guess it says something about how you can't take pictures in the house. And nobody knows that because who reads fine print, right? Nobody, especially when you're booking an Airbnb. And this one person says, I took a selfie in the bathroom of the mirror house, or the invisible house, and now I'm being slapped with a $10,000 bill for the pictures that I took in the house. And they said the property itself, too, is a complete nightmare. It looks really cool, but sleeping in it is next to impossible, super uncomfortable. You can't even see out the house at night, but you could see in perfectly, and it cracks like a skyscraper all night so loud you can't even sleep.
How can they make a rule that if you're renting it for the night, you can't take pictures?
I don't know.
Inside, it seems insanity.
But there's all this stuff in the hidden print, I guess, that's saying that now they're being given all these fines for taking pictures. But it's like, why would you be getting fines just for taking selfies in the invisible house that you paid for?
Yeah, pictures didn't happen, and no one's paying $2,400 a night to stay in a mird trailer in Palm Springs.
And not take pictures.
And not prove that they were there.
No,
that makes
instead
no
he's
sense.
being shaken down for $10,000 after taking a selfie.
Huh.
It's crazy. And then finally, there's a new trend that I think maybe we should investigate. More and more people are finding that when they work out, they need a little something extra. Can't really just work out with your clear mind and brain, right? You gotta microdose. And that's what some people are doing now. Short bursts of exercise while on something very, very light, like just a little bit of mushrooms or something like that. Oh. And also doing it in micro spurts. Like, I'm not going to work out for an hour. I'm just going to do like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes of just like kind of.
You know what? I love cocaine.
Exactly.
Yeah, we get it, Vanessa.
Just do these short little spurts of things, and then you feel like you get more out of it, and you can move on with the rest of your day with a little nice buzz and some good results.
I can't explain why it is, but sometimes when I smoke weed, I cannot get off the couch, and sometimes, and maybe it's because it's sativa versus indica, but I feel like sometimes it's the same type. I feel like I have to go do something physical, like in a weird way.
Depends on the weed.
Sometimes I don't even know why. Sometimes I'm like, I got to go do a jumping jack, or I got to do a couple of push-ups.
That's the weed that I love. I love productive weed that I'll just clean the house and get stoned. But I did take weed one time, but I think I took an edible before I did a workout, and as soon as I picked up the weights, I was like,
yeah, this ain't happening.
It's
Right.
like, oh my God, these weigh 1,000 pounds. I can't do this.
If you would like to enjoy some Halloween horror nights, we'd love to give you 4 tickets right now to Universal Studios. Live the horror at Universal Studios Hollywood. Right now. I just took an edible. It's kicking in. Call it 20. I'm looking for you right now. 800-520-1067. Those tickets are yours after Lincoln Park on KROQ.
Klein Alli Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Oh, yeah, good morning. Klein Alli Show on KROQ. Already giving away some Coachella tickets this morning. And if you're just waking up right now, you missed out. But don't worry, we'll have more for you tomorrow. And then again on Friday. Right now, though, let's go ahead and celebrate the season of Halloween. Some people say it is their favorite holiday. Not even close.
It's my favorite holiday.
I think, yeah, most people. I don't know if it's always been. I guess as a kid, it's great because you get so much candy. But
everything's so spooky.
I do think that it is potentially as popular, if not more popular, than Christmas.
Christmas has too much stress.
Yeah.
Halloween is just fun.
No family obligations around it. No one's parents ever call and guilt them into coming home for Halloween.
Exactly. It's like you never call. When are you going to get here? How long are you going to stay?
Hey, Cassandra.
Hi.
You are caller 20.
Yay, this is so cool.
Congratulations. You're off to, that's the sounds of the season. You're off to Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights with 4 tickets. All right, details, KROQ.com/rules. You'll win them from us at 9, noon, 3, and 6 all week long. And enjoy, Cassandra. You will be there. You're going to go in costume or go in street clothes?
I'm going to go in street clothes.
Yeah, okay, good rule right there. I feel like every once in a while they shut down. They don't want regular riffraff walking around in costumes because it gets confusing.
The move would be to dress as like a serial killer with a chainsaw so that none of the actual workers there attack you. They'll just think you're one of the workers.
Yeah, it's hard to get through security, though, with the chainsaw.
That's a good point, Klein.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Lots to get to this hour on the show. Of course, this is the hour that we celebrate Fashion Week. All week long, we've been roasting all of our different styles, and even though we work on the same radio show, we all have very different styles. This is the hour we attack Postmaster Johnny, and the robo roast of Johnny will sound something like this.
Johnny looks like he borrowed his fit from a middle school lost and found.
Well, that's not totally inaccurate, so we will break down Johnny's fashion a little bit later this hour on the show. When we get back, though, Allie, there's been a lot of excitement as it pertains to the bowling challenge. Allie believes that she is a world-class bowler.
No.
And we will prove that that is wrong next on KROQ. Some stupid claims before, and a lot of times we force each other to eat our words, which is why you guys forced me to eat dog food covered in gravy. It's why I had to get my nipple pierced. It's why Allie had to sleep in her car. It's why she had to try to eat 7 hot dogs in 10 minutes. I mean, there's a million things we've done that we regret saying, and for some reason,
eat 75 pounds of fries.
I will attempt to eat 75 pounds of fries at some point. I guess. Sure, why not? At this point,
yeah, go to Minnesota or whatever that all-you-can-eat McDonald's is at.
Yeah, I got to fly to some flyover state. Where do I have to go to do that?
Hey, we have to commit.
I'm not flying to wherever. Well, whatever. I
think it's Missouri.
Whatever. Allie said that her bowling game is on point.
I didn't say it's on point. You're overinflating what I said. All I said was my high score was 158, and I was bowling a game where I thought I was going to get close to that, so I wanted to finish out the game. That's all.
No, you said it was good score.
Good score.
It is a good score.
You're a great bowler.
Sucks.
It's not a crappy score, okay? For somebody who doesn't normally bowl, it's a good score.
There's so many messages about this, and people just want us to settle it once and for all. Like, for instance, I don't even know how many conversations we've had now, but I think we finally just have to settle it because we have a feeling that if we all bowled, that most of us would do at least as good as you. And by the way,
that's not true.
Allie, as you pointed out, historically, when you brag about how good you are at something, pickleball, you got smoked by some children. Like not even close. Smoked by some children.
Okay, but I had never played pickleball before.
But you played one time. You go, you know what? I'm pretty great at pickleball.
I just said I think I have a
gift.
gift.
You suffer from something called false confidence. And
I don't have actual confidence. So what am I supposed to do? I have to create false confidence to get through life, Klein. And so the only thing I've ever won is a pool tournament against a one-armed man. That's my track record.
And
everything else, I've paid Papa Shot with you. I lost. Okay,
That's right.
I did pickleball against 2 children. I lost, and now I'm probably going to bowl against you and lose.
Did Klein just call a bowling glove a lesbian raw dog mitt?
I did.
I'm dying.
Allie's going to wear her lesbian raw dog mitt, which is known as a bowling glove, and she's going to wear that as well. There's a lot of people that have called up. Some people offering up bowling balls for this competition.
Yo, Alli, what's going on, dog? Hey, I got a ball for you, man. I got a couple different options for you. I got an 8.9 ouncer, 8 pounds 9 ounces. I got an 11-pound 2-ouncer, and I got a 13-pounder.
We got a guy who apparently has multiple different options for you to get your own ball because she claims that she can't use the community balls. They're not good enough for her. Look,
anybody who has bowled regularly, you know that the balls that are at the bowling alley are all nicked up. They're all gross. They've all been abused by people. None of the finger holes fit right. If you want to bowl well, you got to get your own ball. And yes, I'm too cheap to do that, but that's going to make you better.
You think some professional?
I'm talking to this guy on the side.
This guy that just left that message?
Yeah.
You're going to get a ball or your own ball?
I'm going to take his 11-pounder. Yeah, I might take all 3 just to have options.
Alli, you're so stupid because if you think about it, like a professional athlete, like a basketball player, you don't think they could go play park ball with some guys poorly inflated street basketball and still be good at basketball?
That's completely different. This whole thing is dependent on the ball.
No, it's not.
Yes, because you see people who are good at bowling, and all they do is rub that ball. They're just rubbing it, buffing it. They're obsessed with the cleanliness of the ball. It's all about the ball being in tip-top shape.
I have not touched a bowling ball in probably 5 years, and I promise you.
Well, that's sad for you because it's fun.
I promise you that I will beat you. Promise you.
Cool. Good for you, then. I'm glad you're just better.
He's not clean it once.
And I actually think that like Jake and Vanessa and Omar and Johnny
would also beat me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And none of us are bragging about our bowling prowess.
I'm not bragging. All I said was that my high score was 158, and I think that's pretty good. I was looking at a breakdown on Reddit. This is a guy who is like a professional bowler. He said, here's the breakdown. When you score 0 to 50, you're terrible. 51 to 99 is beginner. 100 to 149 is solid amateur. 150, 199 is good amateur. 200 to 249 is semi-professional, and 251 to 300 is professional.
So you're okay, Alli, because guess what? You can prove yourself.
Thanks, girl.
Because so many bowling places reached out, and I think I have a spot for this Friday.
Really?
Oh, this Friday? Yeah. Good. We can settle this in 2 days.
Let's just settle this.
Where are we
See who wins.
Let's just have this be over.
Where are we bowling so we can never speak of this again?
All right, I got a place, Pins Bowling Kitchen and Bar in Studio City.
Nice.
Great, Ventura. Know exactly where it is. Right next to Carney's. Perfect. That's where we're going. Great, Alli.
And you know where you're going after.
Right to Carney's. Right to Carney's.
So you claim by this breakdown that you would be able to bowl at a semi-professional level after not having picked up a ball in 5 years?
I'm not saying I will do. I think
you said yesterday I could probably bowl at 200. Last time I bowled was probably 200.
I think you will choke under the pressure. And I think
that's probably true.
And I think that you will. That's my point. I'm not saying I'm going to bowl above 150. I think you will bowl closer to 100, maybe even under. That's what I believe. I would actually take that as a bet that Alli does not crack 100.
No way.
I'm serious.
Okay, but I do get one warm-up game on my own, by myself.
Johnny was
I don't want anybody around. I just want to warm up for a game.
Johnny was so inspired by this, Alli. Listen to that.
Keep bowling, 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 bowling.
Let's
go, baby!
All right, Friday it is. This Friday. We'll settle it once and for all.
Then just went, bowl, 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 bowl.
I'm excited.
I forgot how the rest of the song went.
That's okay.
That's great.
We will settle this on this Friday.
I wonder if they could pump that through the loudspeakers.
Now we have to go ahead and figure out what the bet is because that.
I don't want to do a bet.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to do something just for fun.
Yeah, can't we just do it?
No, of course not.
Guys, just a suggestion. All this bowling talk. Next listener event. Great times. I think that's got to be the next Klein Alli hang. Just saying.
That's happening Friday, so I don't know.
I don't want to do it if it's going to be a bet. So you can tell Pins thank you, no thank you.
Is this open to the public, Vanessa, or is this just for us?
Open to the public.
Hey, Ryan, quickly, we got to take a break. What's up?
Perfect name for Alli's jersey. Three finger gal, and her bowling ball name. 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink.
All right.
Thanks so
Great
much.
suggestions coming through. We're not going to get shirts made by Friday, but thank you for that. We got to take a break.
You never know.
We'll settle this once and for all. Let me give you.
Once and for all.
We will let Johnny play us into break right now, and then we'll come back and we will roast his attire. Here we go. Into break. This is our song.
Keep bowling, 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 bowling. Bowling, 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 bowling. Bowling, 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 bowling. Bowling, bowl, bowl, bowl.
The Coachella lineup just got announced, and it is insane.
Sabrina Carpenter and Karol G will be joined by Justin Bieber as the headliners for Coachella 2026.
Coachella 2026 is already making waves.
I've never been to Coachella before, but I've never been more tempted than now.
Coachella 2026, April 10th through 12th and 17th through 19th. Empire Polo Club in Dio. Featuring Last night, she said it was a holiday. The Strokes, Turnstile, Foster the People. Next to me. Wet Leg, Iggy Pop, Somber, Interpol. Moby, David Byrne, The XX, Emo, and more. Just the girl you want. Passes on sale this Friday at 11 a.m.
Welcome to Coachella 2000. What year is it?
KROQ.
All right, let's get to it. No one wants to be called dumb, but I don't know, for whatever reason, we felt the need to make this an annual tradition around these parts of KROQ. It's called the Dumb Off as we celebrate everyone returning to school. The value of a good education is that one day you may never have to wear a sash that says on it, Big Dummy. Is that what we wrote this year on the sash?
Yeah, it says Big Dummy, and I think this is also just a PSA. If you do learn things in school, just try and, remember them.
Right. And
whenever I did great in school, and obviously yesterday I couldn't even name the 3 branches of government.
No, you couldn't, because you're potentially... hold on, Vanessa. Let's get your mic on. One step away from the Big Dummy. Both of these contestants in the finals have picked their walk-up music, so let's just go ahead and introduce you to both the contestants that will be battling it out. 10 questions to determine who is truly the dumbest on the show. It does come down to Vanessa, who lost round 1, to Jake, and then Alli had a couple of different tiebreaker rounds, but she ended up losing over and over again, and that's why she's here. So,
great.
Representing, Alli did go to college, technically went to musical theater college, so whatever.
It's acting school.
Doesn't really count as
Bachelor
college.
of Fine Arts.
But anyway, she went to college and it was like a hobby college, I guess.
It wasn't a hobby college.
So here she is now. This is the song she picked for her walk-up music.
It is. I'm just a dumb white lady.
Yep. And she said, Omar will play some of the many dumb things she said over the airwaves, just so you get a sense of what we're dealing with, what level of dumb.
I can't believe people don't see my bulge.
Yep,
All right,
that's a real dumb.
irrelevant.
Representing her country, she's very proud. She is short. Yes, she may be a child, and we do feel guilty having a child in the finals of the Dumb Off, because really this is about intelligence with adults. But Vanessa has made her way here, and she has decided to walk up to this song.
Come on, Vanessa.
She loves chicken,
I don't know that.
and she eats it during the show.
Why? Come here, chickens.
And she said a lot of dumb things on the air as well. Omar's got tons of clips of things she said. Maybe she's yelling at the gays at the private.
Okay, volleyball.
She could be talking to a volleyball when she's drunk.
What's the second one?
She doesn't know what plants are. She's got all sorts of things she said.
Okay.
Right. So anyway, there she is.
Trash talking me.
I want everyone to know that in that thing that you're hearing, I'm saying, "Duh, gay." But no.
Thank you.
That makes it sound disgusting.
Yeah, right. You're saying you're not disgusted by gay people.
I was surrounded by gay people, and I was like, "Duh, gay," but it sounds like, gay.
Yes. So what you're saying? Right. Thank you for explaining.
Gay.
So now here's how it's going to work. I got 10 questions here.
nothing.
10 questions that will determine which one of you is truly the dumbest.
We should do 5. Okay.
You'll wear the sash of stupidity for the foreseeable future, including to our barbecue. And as soon as we're done, Someone will get a chance to win their way in to see Royal Otis and someone wearing the sash. And let me tell you, you may hear us be dumb on the radio, but until you see it with your own eyes, there's nothing like it.
Yeah.
It's time officially to get to the final round of this, the 2025 Dumb Off.
The Dumb Off.
All right, guys. Hands on your pencils. Pencils on paper. Here we go. Question number 1. If you flip 2 coins, what is the probability that both are heads? If you flip 2 coins, what is the probability that both are heads? They look stumped already. As I'm looking at, you can watch this on YouTube. We're streaming live, and if you want to look at confusion right now, this was, by the way, the easiest of the 10 questions.
Giving me a face, and I'm like, I don't know.
No cheating. Write down your answers. What are the odds that both are heads if you flip 2 coins? Moving on to question 2. Mary's father has 5 daughters. Nini, Nina, Nino, Nana, and who? Mary's father has 5 daughters. Nini, Nina, Nino, Nunu, and who? Question 3. Also seems stumped. This is the dumb off. How many times can you subtract 5 from the number 25? Question 4. What can you see in water that never actually gets wet? Vanessa is dancing, but also looks stumped. We're moving on to question 5 now of the dumb off. This is the final round. It all comes down to this. Vanessa, Alli, battling it out for the sash of stupidity.
Can you repeat question 3, please?
How many times can you subtract the number 5 from the number 25?
To get to 0?
That's not the question. Don't add words to the questions. Don't add words.
Well, it depends on what result you're going for. That will change my answer.
Right one.
You're going for the right one.
Great. Thanks for clearing that up, guys.
Well, there's a question, Alli. I can't give you...
Vanessa's looking confident.
Yeah, Vanessa.
How many times can you subtract, what is the most amount of times to get to 0?
How many times can you subtract 5 from the number 25? That is the question. We're moving on.
Yeah, that's a trick one. It's not specific enough.
What document was signed in 1776? Why are you making all those noises, Vanessa?
Because who knows this?
Moving on to question number 6 now. This makes up 78% of the Earth's atmosphere. This makes up 78% of the Earth's atmosphere. Moving on. What is the main character called in a story? All of a sudden, Vanessa's confidence has left her.
You're writing.
Vanessa, what happened? You stopped writing?
The last 3 has stopped me.
The last 3 have stumped you?
Yep.
I'm going to read you 3 places now. 2 of them are real and 1 of them is made up. Timbuktu, Titicaca, and Gator Point, Florida.
Say them again?
Timbuktu, Titicaca, and Gator Point, Florida. 1 of those places is made up and 2 of them are real. We go to 2 final questions and then we can get the results, the exciting conclusion of the dumb off. What is it that actually causes a bee sting to hurt? What is it that actually causes a bee sting to hurt? Vanessa is miming a bee right now. She's miming a bee. And the final question, guys, and this is really going to determine who's the most intelligent between the 2 of you and who wears the sash of stupidity. If yesterday was tomorrow, today would be Friday. What day is today?
Whoa.
If yesterday was tomorrow, today would be Friday. What day is today?
If yeah. Whoa.
Same. One more time.
I can't say it again. Allie's head is going to pop off.
You broke her. If yesterday was tomorrow.
Play all the sounds of Allie's cat dying, because that's what's happening inside of her head right now. She is melting down. If yesterday was tomorrow, today would be Friday. What day? What day is today? All right, there you have it. Those are your questions.
I don't know what. Yeah.
That's it.
Today's Friday?
Yes.
Today is Friday.
By this, making a statement, today happens to be Friday. Klein Alli Show just announced, we don't have a name yet, but we will be doing some sort of bowling competition against each other on Friday, and Vanessa will put up some details on our socials at Klein Alli Show. Before we get to the roast of Johnny's fashion, which will be coming up in moments as we celebrate Fashion Week, here's a tease.
Johnny's style can simply be described as gay day worker.
Well, that's beautiful.
Oh, I love it.
Anyway, we will get to that, but first, Allie, what's going on?
Well, I had a question, actually, and this is related to clothing. When you go on a vacation, when you go somewhere you've never been before, do you still feel the need to buy little gifts and trinkets for people and bring them home? Is that still a thing, or is that kind of done? Or does it depend on where you go?
I think Amazon has changed that a lot.
I agree.
I think it used to be, I'm in wherever, I should bring them back something to show them that I'm thinking about them.
Yeah, but then if you think about the process of buying something, adding it to the suitcase, adding to the weight of the suitcase, which now matters, right? And the things that you're allowed to bring on the flight, all that stuff. You can't have 50 snow globes for people because you visited Germany. You know, it just seems like it's not it doesn't really make sense anymore to just load up on these gifts. But when Katie got home, she went to New Orleans, first time visiting. I've never been before. She said, well, sit down because I'm going to give you all your gifts. And I was like, whoa, you bought gifts for me?
Like airport crap? Like they thought of you last minute, so grab some stuff at the gate?
No, she shopped throughout the trip. She was there for 4 days, and she got everybody a gift. Me, Wesley, she got gifts for our friends, which I was like, our friends? I'm amazed that, if my friend went on a trip, even an international trip, I would not expect anything from her at all. So she got things for them. She got things for their kids.
Remember, Vanessa brought us back that bottle of tequila when she went on the cruise? That crap tequila?
Yeah.
Never giving you anything again.
Okay. Well, there you go. You learned your lesson.
She was glad that she got us something, obviously.
Yeah, she was thrilled.
So she goes, okay, why don't you open your gift? And I open it, and it's a cropped shirt that says New Orleans. And
give it to Johnny. He would.
And I was like, Johnny would love this.
Johnny would love this shirt.
It's a sleeveless cropped shirt.
So you're never wearing that, you're saying?
I'm not saying that I don't like the shirt. I like the shirt, but can I wear a shirt to a city I've never been? You know, like I kind of thought it was the equivalent of...
Stolen valor.
Yeah, exactly. Like you get a bumper sticker for a location you've been to. You put it on your water bottle. These are all things you experience. These are kind of flexes, right? Like if you have a Harvard sweatshirt on, there's a reason. It's not that you just got it at Goodwill.
I think you're fine, honestly. Like I have a New York shirt, and I'll never get on a plane to go to New York, dude.
Yeah, but that's
Johnny wears that Green Bay Packers thing. He's not a fan of the Packers at all. He just likes that sweatshirt.
That is weird.
That's just aesthetics. It looks cool.
It's
okay,
very
so
strange.
in this time and space, it does not matter whether I've been to New Orleans at all. It just matters that the shirt is cute.
It doesn't matter if you don't mind being a fraud.
I think Jake is in a very different camp. He thinks you should only have a shirt of something that you've experienced. Like, I didn't buy a shirt at the Cage the Elephant show, and I thought to myself, I still want a Cage shirt. I don't have one. I like the band. I was looking at a shirt from a different show, and Katie was like, you can't buy that shirt. You haven't been to the show. That was a show you didn't go to.
Jake, you're being a hypocrite because didn't you buy a bunch of Ozzy Osbourne stuff after he died from stuff you didn't go to?
Yeah, it's different.
How?
Because I like Ozzy.
It's no different, though. It's like you're a fraud, too.
Oh, and I have seen Ozzy before. I've seen him at Ozfest.
Yeah, but according to your rationale, you have to wear something from an event or a place you've been, and you bought...
I got an Ozzy shirt. I've seen him before.
I think you're a fraud.
Allie, don't listen to Jake. He wears tie-dye shirts and thinks it's cool, man. Do your thing.
If someone brings you back something, I don't know. First of all, I don't know why you'd walk around wearing a shirt that said New Orleans. I can't figure out why you'd wear that.
And you know what's even more confusing is it has a Rolling Stones logo on it.
That is very strange.
I want it now.
That is.
So it says New Orleans, and then there's like the tongue sticking out thing.
That's an aggressive shirt. But are you sure she gave that to you as a Rolling Stones thing? That's not a lesbian thing?
Well, now I'm rethinking everything. Now I can wear it because I'm a lesbian.
Yeah.
And it has a tongue on it.
You're the Big Easy, baby. That's what it's all about. Now you know.
Well, I'm going to wear it tomorrow.
Well, speaking of fashion, we'll be roasting Johnny's fashion next on KROQ. We will get to the conclusion of the dumb off now. Vanessa's smiling, but also looks nervous. Allie just looks nervous. The answers, the awarding of the sash of stupidity, the official song, and the declaration of I'm dumb, all coming up next, KROQ.
Klein, Alli, show! Mornings on KROQ 106.7 KROQ.
Not a lot of confidence in this room right now as both Allie and Vanessa are looking at each other during that entire song going, I don't know, you may get the...
This is anyone.
We're trying to cheat through eye contact, but we shouldn't be cheating off of each other.
Well, right. One of you is going to have to wear the most embarrassing sash to wear. You think about it when someone gets to be like Miss America or Miss USA. What an exciting sash. You wear that proudly everywhere you go. To wear a sash that just says Big Dummy on it everywhere you go is not fun.
Tiaras, too.
Yeah, we don't have a stupid tiara. Jake, get to making that. Let's get into it. It's time for the exciting conclusion, and we will officially crown the dumbest person on the show in the year 2025, and I can't believe it either. It's not Johnny. It's either going to be Vanessa or Allie.
Two women.
And here, well, hey, progress, right? Here we go.
The dumb off.
Just more proof, by the way, that the text line never agrees with anything that goes on. You got one text that says, fewer stupid riddles. Way to go, Klein. I think I did a 9 out of 10 just listening. Someone else said, riddles and puns do not measure intelligence. This whole thing is a mistrial. Intelligence should be measured regardless.
What pun did you use?
I didn't use any puns.
I think they're just talking about general use of puns.
So, whatever. Oh, I do use some puns. All right, moving on.
People will never be happy with the questions.
They're never going to be happy, and no one complains about them more than Allie. And if you have any kids in the car on the way to school right now, I just want to warn you, at some point in the near future, Allie is probably going to call us all a bunch of stupid assholes. So just as a little warning, she always gets angry and somehow swears at us during this process.
I will try and be accepting.
Allie, you got this.
Omar,
I don't know why I'm cheering for Allie.
Omar, who do you think is going to lose this and become the big dummy if you had to guess right now?
If I had to guess, I think Vanessa's going to lose.
Yeah.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
I think Allie's going to lose.
What?
Really?
I think Vanessa's going to lose too, I think.
Who, Johnny? Johnny?
I'm sorry, but I think Vanessa is, because one of the questions really stumped her, and even I got it, and I was like, dang, come on, Vanessa.
Yeah, the America question.
Hey, Johnny, when you get to hand over the sash as you get to bestow your dumbness to someone else in the new year, are you going to be sad that you're no longer going to be officially the sash wearer of dumbest on the show? You've had that 2 years in a row.
Yes, I'm getting stripped of my title, and I've had it for a while.
When the first Miss America passes the tiara on, they always look really upset.
Yeah,
because it means they're aging out.
Right. So, Johnny, you're no longer... Now you're going to have to start being smart again, because you can't just be dumb and servicing all the bosses. All right, you got to
Professor Postmaster again.
All right, whatever. Here we go. Question 1. I said this was question 1. Flip 2 coins. What is the probability that both are heads? Vanessa, what did you say?
I put 1/2, 50%.
Oh, boy. Allie, what did you say?
What did I say? That's interesting.
Look at your paper.
Well, look at your goddamn piece of paper, you idiot, and tell me what you wrote.
25%.
Okay.
Oh.
One of you's right, one of you's wrong. After question number 1, Allie is up 1 point on Vanessa.
Because 50% each. I see. Yep. It says 1/2. Good job.
Yeah, good job, Vanessa.
The fraction.
It's 2 coins, and that's the other thing about Vanessa. She does have dumb confidence. Like, she wrote that down really quickly.
And she's still showing me her work.
Yeah, that's okay, though. Allie, you are up. You're up 1. Vanessa, down
Good
1
job,
early.
Allie.
Thanks, Vanessa.
We're going to have to make that sash a lot smaller.
See, we're not catty girls.
Vanessa wins it. Apparently Fashion Week is happening in New York, and as a result, we've decided to take some time each day this week to roast each other's fashion choices. We've all felt bad about things we've worn. usually on a daily basis, actually. And sometimes we feel good about what we're wearing until we show up in here, and then everyone else makes fun of us.
Oh, yeah, and then our confidence crumbles. Just another day.
So today it's Johnny's turn. Now, if anyone has a chance at being, I guess, fashion forward, it would probably be Johnny, I guess, even though he's got those weird new pink shoes he's wearing.
Hey, no, they're sick, dude.
I like those shoes.
They're fire.
Right. Johnny's wearing the pink Sambas.
They're not fire, but they are flaming.
Pink gazelles.
They are
That's why I love them. Are they called pink gazelles?
Yeah, they're called pink gazelles. You gotta fly like a gazelle.
All right. So anyway, we've uploaded a lot of pictures of Johnny's style into AI.
Am I gay? The truth is yes.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for admitting it.
You already said it when you said pink gazelle.
And this is a roast, written by robots based on Johnny's actual looks. And here we go.
Johnny dresses like a TikTok algorithm threw up on him. Bro, Johnny's outfits look like he Googled influencer starter pack and hit add to cart. Johnny thinks he's dripping, but it's giving clearance rack at Shein. Johnny looks like he borrowed his fit from a middle school lost and found. Of all of the ridiculous things you wear, perhaps the most absurd was a graduation cap and gown. Because you stupid.
Okay. Well, that's not fair. That's not. Johnny, I'm sorry about that. They went deep on that one. And
I thought that was about fashion. I was like, wait, that one was funny.
All right, moving on.
Johnny's wardrobe looks like he raided the reject donation pile at Goodwill. Johnny's style can simply be described as gay day worker. Johnny's clothes remind us everything comes back in style, even if it's terrible.
Yeah.
Johnny sometimes wears a sleeveless shirt because he likes to show people how many curls he can't do.
Okay, that's just some more.
You can do curls.
The fitness challenge proved differently.
Yeah, that's right. Just some more. Once again, don't get mad at the robot here. These are just lines that that we asked.
Robots can't get canceled.
Yeah.
Johnny's outfits look like every frat boy's last Halloween costume.
Oh, yeah.
You think good fashion is just wearing really high socks. Which means, according to you, the best-dressed people are baseball players and Girl Scouts.
Yeah.
Johnny dresses like he woke up the day after telling a wizard at a carnival he wanted to be big. Why don't you crop your shirts a little shorter, Tommy Hilfiger?
Oh, damn!
Oh, man. That is unacceptable.
Again, we cannot cancel robots.
Wow. All right. Well, welcome to Fashion Week, everybody.
Y'all better work.
I don't stand by any of those statements. Man, that is aggressive. All right, well, there you have it.
There you have it.
Green Day.
Well, there it is.
Hey, facts are facts.
Love it.
KROQ, we are Klein Alli Show. If you would like to go to the Hollywood Bowl for some Smartless live, that's right, the podcast starring Jason Bateman, Sean Hayes, and Will Arnett. We have those tickets for you. As soon as we're back from this quick break, another look at your ADD news, and then the show continues into a bonus hour of goodness, or whatever the hell this is, coming up after this.
The Klein Alli Show. Now live to 11. KROQ.
5,000. Question 2, guys. Mary's father has 5 daughters. Nene, Nini, Nono, Nana, and who did you write Vanessa?
Mary.
What did you write?
Mary.
Mary is the answer. Alli, what did you write?
I also wrote Mary.
That is the correct answer. Mary's father has 5 daughters. Obviously, Mary would be one of them. Did either of you start to write Nana or something and then cross it out?
I want to tell you what I started to write.
Go ahead.
Who?
All right. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for admitting that.
And me who?
Alli is still up 1 in the official Dumb Off finale.
This music.
Yeah.
How many times can you subtract 5 from the number 25? Vanessa.
1.
1 time. Alli?
What?
Alli, just give your answer.
Give your answer.
How many times can you subtract 5 from the number 25?
Yeah.
Well, if you're just going to remove the 5.
What is your answer?
If you're just going to remove the 5, then you can take it away 1 time. But if you're subtracting it to get 0, then it's 5 times.
So what did you write? What did you write down?
What did you say, Jake?
That was both wrong.
What did you write down?
Okay, if you're going to get to 0.
I don't know if I'm right.
I did it. 25 minus 5 is 20. 20 minus 5 is 15. 15 minus 5 is 10.
Yeah. What
10
did you
minus
write?
5
I just
is
need
5.
your answer. I don't need a whole...
5 minus 5 is 0.
Right.
Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fives.
Okay, the answer is 1 time.
Yeah!
Vanessa got that right.
Because you're talking about subtracting it from the number,
because
right?
Once you subtract 5 from 25, you no longer have the number 25.
Right, so that's what I said in the first place.
You didn't.
I said if
You
you're
didn't.
subtracting it...
You heard my answer.
Vanessa, congratulations. You've tied up the dumb
We're
off.
tied.
You guys
We're
are
tied.
stupid assholes.
We are
Fine, I told you
I don't-
2 different answers.
You
I said it
can't- you
depends.
can't-
Yes,
you can't
I
give
did.
me 2
I said,
answers.
what are you asking? And you're just being a dick and
I'm
saying,
re-
what is it? Because
I'm reading
if-
the question the
I'm
way...
saying,
I'm reading the question. Vanessa got it right. She didn't have 2 answers. She had 1.
I said if you're talking about just doing the, not making it the number 25 anymore, then it's 1.
Moving on.
Did
Next
everyone
question,
not
next
hear?
question.
Moving on.
Oh, Alli, it's okay. We're only tied.
Whatever, you fat bitch.
Oh, my God. Vanessa.
I said what I said.
Alli. Vanessa, I'm sorry. I apologize. That
I
was...
think she meant fluffy.
uncalled for. I don't like that. Women on women, body shaming, not acceptable. Jesus, Alli. All right, moving on.
You have to admit you purposely were not clear about that question, and I tried to clarify with you, and you would not clarify because you want me to be wrong because you hate me.
I read the question.
She loves you.
I read the question.
You like seeing me suffer. Go
Whatever,
on.
you
That's
fat
the next
bitch.
one.
What do you see in water that never actually gets wet? Al, you get to go first.
I don't want to go first.
You get to go first this time. You get to go first because I love you.
I wrote a man in a wetsuit.
Ooh, interesting.
What did you write, Vanessa?
I put a fish.
Oh, man.
What? A fish? Oh, my God.
They're not wet.
this is
They're
what-
fishing. They're in the fish
Guys,
costume.
the answer
Skin.
is a reflection. Your reflection.
Good one.
Whatever, blah, blah. Next.
Blah, blah. Hold on. Let's just take a second.
My answer is also right.
A man in a wetsuit?
Yeah, he's not wet. He's in a wetsuit.
Oh, my
That's
God.
very smart.
Have you ever wore a wetsuit before?
Nope.
Moving on.
And our fish is really wet.
I think we all know that.
Most definitely, yes.
Vanessa, you may
Those things.
put the sash on Vanessa for that.
We're tied.
You're still tied with 5 questions left. Who knew it would get this exciting? The second we're done with this, we give away tickets to our Endless Summer Barbecue so you can watch the person wear the sash of stupidity with your own eyes.
See these gears turning in real time.
What document was signed in 1776? Vanessa.
I think that sounds really... 1776 sounds very like when America wasn't being formed, I think. But I'm just guessing the Declaration of Independence.
What did you write, Allie?
I also wrote the Declaration of Independence.
That is correct.
Yeah!
Damn, I was hoping she'd get that one wrong.
Guys, I'm smart. I came here in 4th grade, so I learned some American
You just asked if fish were wet.
Yeah, you just asked if fish were wet.
Because it makes sense.
Next question, guys. There's only still tied right now. I'm shocked. This makes up 78% of the Earth's atmosphere. Al, you get to go first.
Water.
Oh, boy.
Water.
Wow.
Snap.
Guys, I knew you both. I knew at least one.
What, air?
Water is.
Earth.
Water's not in the atmosphere, guys.
Oh, oxygen. Just
The answer is actually nitrogen.
Oh, snap.
But I was really hoping that neither of you would say water, and you both wrote it down really quickly.
Because you're writing it to sound confusing.
I'm not writing anything.
Oh, no.
Atmosphere. Do you think there's water in the atmosphere? Then we'd all
Do
be...
you think I know what makes up the atmosphere? Am I a genius?
Okay, I can't. You guys both got that wrong, and now we're down to the final 4 questions.
Right. So we're still tied.
3-3.
Still tied. What is the main character called in a story? Vanessa.
Main character. Can't trick me. Da.
Allie, do you have an answer?
I wrote down protagonist.
That is the correct answer.
Oh, man, I do know that word.
All right, so now it comes down to the last 3 questions, and Allie is up 1.
Oh, no.
Timbuktu, Titicaca, and Gator Point, Florida. One of these places is made up. The other 2 are real. Vanessa, which one is made up?
Titicaca.
Allie? Allie?
I wrote Gator Point, Florida.
Gator Point, Florida is made up.
Damn.
Titicaca, Lake Titicaca is real. Timbuktu is real.
I knew those 2 were.
So now it comes down to 2 final questions, and
I just have to get 2 right.
And I have to get 2 wrong.
if yesterday, well, I'll save that for the last question. Sorry, what causes a bee sting to hurt?
Alli.
Okay, so I thought maybe that it wasn't the stinger, it was your skin's reaction, like rejecting the sting, like the stinger, and that's what makes it hurt.
I just wrote the stinger. The stinger.
Both of you are wrong.
Oh.
The venom.
There you go.
Thank you, Jake.
Okay.
Jake's my hype man.
Science.
Well, whatever, they're dying anyway.
Science.
If yesterday was tomorrow and today would be Friday, what day is today?
This one should count for 2 points.
This one's a toughie.
Yeah, you guys spent a lot of time on this one.
But I figured it out. It's Friday.
That's what I put too.
The answer's Thursday.
You said
What?
today's Friday.
If yesterday was tomorrow, today would be Friday. What day is today?
You said today would be Friday.
Right.
Oh, because it's not.
Yes.
Oh.
So that's Thursday. All right. Well,
That one was confusing.
I guess, look, I mean, technically, if we're going to go by score,
Yes, we are going by score. What else would we be going by?
Then-
I know you really want me
Just
to
look
be.
on your face.
then
We're not just going by looks on faces.
Vanessa,
I'll take it.
you will be wearing the sash of stupid.
I feel very confident about all of
boy.
my answers.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I tried my best.
Yeah.
I mostly got all the math questions correct. Not today. But it's okay. Whatever.
Whatever, you fat bitch.
Johnny's coming in here to put the sash on you. People can enjoy this on YouTube. There she is. Why are you doing a Hell Hiller salute? Why did you just do
I
that?
was just giving him the...
Oh, my God. That was a strange thing. All right. Well, there she is. Now there's Vanessa. Allie, are you sad that you're not wearing it, or are you proud of yourself?
I'm proud of myself in a way and slightly disappointed. So it's kind of like just another day for me. I do think that most of the questions were set up to throw me off on purpose. And I asked for clarification on some questions that you just wouldn't even give me, which I don't think is fair. I will say that there were moments where I really, really disappointed myself.
Yeah.
But I
And
think
all of us.
overall, I did better than I did earlier this week, which isn't saying much.
Vanessa, you get a few moments now to speak to the young boys and girls that are going to look up to you since you have won the sash of dumb. You're wearing it right now proudly. It is a little too big for your small body, but what would you like to say to any of the children now that are on their way to school, perhaps?
And confused about fish.
Children. I was a C student, but look where I am today. So
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
All right. Brawls happen all over the place, obviously. They happen at football games. They happen on Spirit Airlines flights. But it's rare that brawls take place in very entertaining places, like, say, a Benihana, Klein. Jesus.
Oh, what's going on there?
And
Hold
we
on.
finally have.
Ali's
What
trying
is
to fix her
happening with this
microphone.
microphone? Oh my God!
Is this on the stream right now?
Why do people go into the studio and then turn the mic the wrong way and then leave?
I don't know.
Why would anybody do that?
We have a pretty
That's a funny prank.
That's
it's
just
a great prank. We got her.
Just like, she can't talk.
The old backwards mic trick, Allie. That was great.
So stupid.
You sucker.
3 seconds of fumbling.
She got Allie got all tangled up in there. It was hilarious.
I was like, what is happening?
Oh man, that's why you got to watch the show on YouTube. You can watch Allie fumble with her own microphone.
Don't worry, Ginger Justin will make sure that is pulled and put on socials, I'm sure, for everyone to enjoy.
You got to put it on a loop where she got her hand caught in the wire. It's the best. It's like a cat playing with string over there.
Anyway, the brawl did take place in a local Benihana, and it took a while, but our wish finally came true.
Fight at a local Benihana restaurant is under investigation this morning. There was a dispute between management and an employee. Security guards got into a fight with the worker as they tried to remove him from the restaurant. Police say he refused to leave. Witnesses say he threw a plate at a security guard.
Nice.
It shattered, and a piece hit another guard above the eye.
Doesn't that sound like a Jackie Chan movie or something? It's just like whoosh, you like throw it and boom, right in the guy's neck or something.
They've got, as I told you, and I was no bigger fan of Benihana on the planet than this guy right here. And the last time I went there, I gave up on it. I'm done now with Benihana, and I used to love it because the tricks got super lame.
Well, what's the dance party thing?
They pull out the little laser pointer and they just point it at the onion and go dance party, and then they move it along.
Because they can't do the onion volcano
they can't
anymore,
do the
right?
volcano. They can't flip the shrimp. At least a little plate throwing makes the place fun again.
Totally.
It should add that right to the repertoire. I'd be right back there eating again by tonight.
Just throw it like, whoosh,
random
beam it across the whole room.
Plates getting frisbeed around the Benihana. That's cool.
If they kind of combined it with that of a stunt show, and then some of the Benihana chefs fought each other,
be great.
How entertaining would that be? And that's not risky to any of the customers.
No.
These are the workers and the security guards fighting.
It would be
no customers
amazing
involved, and they
right.
said the customers just kept eating.
Yeah, well, no one knows what's what anymore over there. It's chaos.
They're like, this is part of the show, I guess.
It's gotten completely chaotic, and
they're like, is this the dance party?
But also, they're stacked on top of each other. Like I saw last time I was there, the guy that was cooking at my table kept bumping asses with the guy that was cooking at the table next to us.
Oh, yeah.
And they seemed like they were annoyed. They seemed aggravated with each other.
Well, wouldn't you be?
Yeah, of course.
You're constantly bumping asses with someone you're trying to cook.
Of course.
I mean, just think about somebody being in the kitchen when you're trying to cook. It's annoying.
Yeah, I get it, but which one was that? Was that the Encino one? Did you
Torrance.
say Torrance? I've been to that one too. Been to them all.
Okay.
Been to them all,
You didn't
baby.
have to tell us. We already knew.
Just let you know.
A lot has changed since Ozempic came around. Of course, there are many weight loss drugs out there now. It's how Jake lost a ton of weight. And now there's another industry that are making money off of this. Plastic surgeons are making bank on loose skin surgeries. They're up in a big way. A lot of people that are losing mass amounts of weight are left with, obviously a body that they are happier with, but a lot of flapping, hanging reminders of their former selves, and they don't like it. So because there's not a lot that you can do from home, like a home remedy standpoint, there's creams and stuff, but none of that crap works. So they're like, hey, let's just do surgery. I've come this far. I have almost the body I've always wanted. I might as well go all out and get the loose skin surgery. So a lot of people are getting that in order to kind of carve everything out.
You have loose skin now? You've lost 50 pounds.
You got a bat
much?
wing?
You got any of that stuff
I
going?
got my jugs flapping in the wind.
Really?
No, not really.
No, but I'll be honest. You used to be over 200 pounds.
Yeah.
206, I think you maxed out. And then,
200.6.
whatever it was. Now you're down to like somewhere around the 150 range. You've lost quite a bit of weight. But you don't have loose skin?
No, not really. Nuh-uh.
What do you mean, no, not really?
I don't think so.
But you used to have a rack like Sydney Sweeney. And now what? Is it still looks like that?
It's not as
But Jake works
prominent.
out. He does push-ups and hikes and stuff. I think most people are just regular, like you, Klein. They don't work out. They
I don't know,
anything.
Omar. Did you see him run?
Yeah. Jake's workout is that invisible jump rope thing he does. It's not really much of a workout.
Yeah, that is a good point.
He just does like what the equivalent of a cellmate would do in their prison cell.
Right, exactly.
That's good workout.
Yeah, those guys,
It's just like there's other options out there. You don't have to stay confined to your shack doing push-ups.
those guys do look jacked, though. Those guys coming out of prison
they're
do look
bored.
jacked. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. When school started up again, we talked to people on the street about things that they learned that they were not taught in school. And there's a lot of things like how to make a good grilled cheese. You're never going to learn that in school, right? How to manage money, how to not kill a succulent. Well, apparently that's going to change, at least at LAUSD. They plan to bring back home ec class. They want to bring it back to the curriculum. And this was something that was obviously big in the 50s and 60s. And then they were like, maybe it's kind of sexist to teach women how to vacuum. And they kind of pulled back on it. But there's a lot of other parts of these home economic classes. And if they brought back like a modern version of it, they would be teaching people what a loan is, how to manage money properly in your home, how to budget, how to cook a meal for a family, cleaning, organization, basic repairs in a home. I mean, that's all great stuff.
Back in the day, was home ec just for ladies?
Yes.
Are you sure? Because I remember taking home ec, I think, because I was like, easy A.
Yeah, because Omar, that was when you went through your mascara phase, when you were wearing your mascara.
Yeah,
I guess we'll teach him how to vacuum.
It was guy liner, by the way, not mascara.
Whatever it was. They put you right in that class.
No, wasn't there like man version of home economics? Like, hey, here's how to hammer something.
It's called wood shop.
Yeah. Here's how to carve a duck out of a piece of wood.
That's right.
Now you're a man.
I'm going to make a paperweight and a duck.
Let's just go back to that.
That's the good old days.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Hey, welcome to a bonus hour. Klein Alli show continues now, just after 10 o'clock. If you need us, phones, the same exact number as the other hours, 800-520-1067. Phone's full right now. People want stuff from us. We get it. Tickets to give you. Coachella tickets continuing all week long, all morning long, and in a moment we'll send someone to the Hollywood Bowl for a live Smartless podcast.
You know, it's funny. 310 said there's a Benihana in Pittsburgh where the chef would squirt vodka into your mouth from across the room.
Yeah, but that's like...
Isn't that amazing?
I'm sure they got rid of that, too.
Oh, I'm sure they did, but I didn't realize that shooting alcohol into people's mouths was a part of the original Benihana experience.
Well, I forget the relationship, but I think we learned it. But Omar maybe knows this, but Steve Aoki, is it Steve Aoki's father
I think his dad kind of started Benihana.
You know, what's interesting is that Steve Aoki at his shows will still grab a whole cake and throw it at someone's face in the crowd.
True.
And his aim is incredible.
Yeah.
And he got that from his father.
And he got that from his father with the shrimp.
From shrimp to cake.
Yeah, shrimp to cake. And he's not afraid that someone's going to, get some frosting in the lung and sue. He just keeps doing the trick.
You think he was like the black sheep of the family? He's like, no, Dad, I just want to throw cake at people.
Cake, man.
Like, you'll make a volcano and like it.
Stick to shrimp, you bastard.
It's the family.
They're out of the family. Yeah, probably. But I'm saying he's got that Benihana energy when he's throwing cake at people in the crowd, and for some reason we can't do it anymore. Hey, let's say hi to Elena in Burbank. Good morning, Elena.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you for starting your day with us here at KROQ. What tickets did we promise you? I've already forgotten. Oh, that's right. We're going to send you...
Smartless at the Hollywood Bowl.
Smartless at the Bowl. You're as good as in. Hold on, all right?
Thank you.
Man, you could have said anything.
Now, she remembered. It's hard for me to keep track. I got so many tickets to give you. She will be going to Smartless Podcast Live, Hollywood Bowl, happening on November 15th. Jason Bateman, Sean Hayes, Will Arnett, and a bunch of other guests that will be joining them. Those tickets gone, but don't worry, we still have some tickets for you to go to a special IMAX screening of The Lost Bus, starring Matthew McConaughey, and a Q&A with producer Jamie Lee Curtis. That's coming up later this hour right here on KROQ. Alli, we got a lot to get to. I can't believe we only have less than an hour left of show.
Still so much to do.
There's bamboozling happening, scams all over the place. We'll break that down. And other stuff as well. So if you need us now, we will clear out these phones and open them up again. 800-520-1067. Hey, Blind Charlie, you're in the streets right now?
Oh no.
Yeah, apparently the fire department and road crews, good golly, I'm so sorry. Perfect timing.
Oh no.
Blind Charlie is dressed like a cow.
Don't do it, Blind Charlie.
Promoting our show in the streets, and clearly it sounds like it's going great.
Penis vagina. Penis poop. Pee. Trala. Hoopa.
K-Rock, Klein Alli Show. The very same show that has a man walking around in a cow costume this morning, holding up a sign that says something along the lines of join the herd. And I guess, Blind Charlie, I'm looking at the pictures now that people have sent to us all morning. It's you again, but you're not wearing your patented Where's Waldo costume.
No, I decided to go full cow today.
Yeah, thank you. And what was the reason? I mean, listen, we were never going to talk you out of helping to promote our show, but you made a whole new sign and everything. It seems like you've done more for this show than a lot of the people that are paid to do stuff for this show.
Oh, yeah.
Well, have Jake be ready with his booze, but I thought it would be funny to be dressed up as a cow and say join the herd and spell it HEARD and then put your phone number. And apparently a few people called in, and that was a bad idea.
Vanessa said that she's been getting a lot of confused people calling today that said they saw the Chick-fil-A guy on the street, and she had to tell them it was not Chick-fil-A, and then a few other people are confused as well. That's just Blind Charlie, but he does have cow blood in him now. He had a transfusion where they actually put real cow blood inside of Blind Charlie.
And you felt it, didn't you?
I felt his udder he's got on his arm. It's really gross. So congratulations. Charlie, for being part cow, and thank you for continuing to help us to hashtag grow the show.
Oh, hey, you're more than welcome. I'm having a good time out here. Juan Carlos came by again and said hi and took a little video for the net bangers. And,
nice. So, Charlie, are you planning on doing this regularly?
As much as I can, yeah. I need some new locations. I thought I'd do 2 times here, and then I need some new places to go to help, grow the show.
Yeah, and I think you also need some new signs, Klein. So we should come up with some sign ideas for Blind Charlie so we can give them to him and he can go to different locations with different signs.
If there's anyone listening to our show right now that was not planning on listening but saw a man dressed like a cow holding up a sign, and that was enough to encourage you to tune in, I guess that means
you've done something right in your life.
$0 marketing is working for us. So thank you, Blind Charlie. Good man.
Oh, hey, no, you guys are the great man. I'm just along for the ride. I'm like Rudy. I don't have any talent or special skills, but I show up to practice every day.
Yeah,
that's right. You
true.
are like Rudy.
Oh, and as our resident sugar daddy, we just want to let you know that Vanessa needs a chicken costume for Halloween. So you can
Charlie, do not get me a chicken costume, please. I already have a costume. That would be just a waste of money.
Okay.
That was my serious voice.
Yeah.
What's your Halloween costume, Vanessa?
No, I mean
pumpkin.
Oh, a pumpkin. Okay.
She's a child. That's my kid.
I think literally my kid wants to be a pumpkin.
Every kid
pumpkin?
is yes, she's a pumpkin. Hey, Vanessa, I heard today on the way to work you had an opportunity to be a hero, but you totally blew it. Is that true?
Yeah, I was so angry.
What happened?
Do we have enough time? So on La Cienega, you know that little highway? Like, once you hit La Cienega, it's like a highway. It's not the freeway, but it's a... Do you guys know?
This is exactly how my kids give directions,
oh my God,
too.
The little highway.
You know what? I'm not going to share my story.
No,
share
please
the
share
story.
it.
Heat it up. Just kidding. So we stopped at a red light. And it's this highway. There's a random red light in the middle. There shouldn't be one, let's be honest. Super dangerous. Anyways, we're at a stop sign. Then it turns green. And then the guy next to me backs up.
Do you have an alarm going off
There's
in
a
your
fire
office?
alarm.
There's a
going
fire
on.
drill.
It's the drill.
Oh, there's a fire drill?
Yeah, we got a bunch of emails about it.
We did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We're supposed to leave the building right now. It's okay. Go on.
No, let's leave the building right now.
Well, no, everybody's trying to knock on my door right now, say, hey, get out, but I'm trying to pretend we're not here.
Yeah.
Oh, good
We
idea.
do this every year. It's okay.
Oh. This is our annual hiding from the fire drill.
Yes.
This is how we prepare. Yeah. Okay, so Vanessa, so you're at the red light, and what happened?
And this guy, he backed up into the old lady behind me, and I saw it happen. Like, you know how if you know that you're going back, you catch yourself and you brake? No,
Yeah.
he kept going.
Oh.
And then I was like, did he just do that on purpose? So I lowered my window and I was like, hey, did you do that on purpose? That's not cool. And then he's like, oh, I don't speak English. And I could totally speak Spanish with him. But then the guy behind me started honking, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I can't help this lady that is obviously getting scammed right now. But Jake told me this morning, he's like, how do you know it wasn't on purpose? And then I was like, I don't know, Jake. I feel like it was on purpose.
So you believe a guy intentionally backed into a woman?
Yes, it really did look that
so
way.
that she would get out of the car, and then there would be some sort of a scam where they take the purse, or someone else goes in, steals her car, or something like that?
No, so insurance would pay him money.
Insurance scam. Yeah, because whoever's behind is usually at fault. And you witnessed it all, but then
I witnessed it, and I'm so mad because I was like, wow, this old lady, and I can't help her because the car behind me was being aggressive. It is dark. Have to get to work. And I was so mad.
So you saw it happen? You're the only witness, and you just left?
Well, I talked to the guy. He said he didn't... Yes, that happened. You guys, I'm getting mad talking about it.
Just to confirm, you witnessed it and you drove away.
Yeah, but if a police officer is listening to this, it happened in La Cienega. It wasn't real. I could be the witness.
Okay, got it.
Okay, great.
So who are you mad at? Yourself?
Myself and people that can just be bad and do bad things on purpose. Why?
Do you think he was pretending not to speak English?
I honestly don't know.
Yeah. Because that could be easily like, oh, sorry, I can't talk to you. He just wants to move along with the scam.
Yeah, Vanessa.
But he was also smiling. I was like, dude, you just backed into this old lady.
Yeah, right.
So, that's why I'm mad. Because if he intentionally did that, I hate that we're like this as a society.
Yeah, and that's probably a good
spot.
With the way you describe it seems like a good spot for that. Because people just want to be on their way. It's a fast-paced situation, and people don't want to just stop what they're doing and pull over. So it's like a high-pressure, good, scammable intersection, it seems like.
So this old lady could have depended on you, Vanessa, but instead you decided to leave the scene.
Because someone was
barking at you?
Barking.
Okay.
What's it called? Honking at me.
I think you mean barking.
We got, she's clearly having withdrawals.
Chicken on the brain.
We gotta take a break. We get back in a moment. That's not the only scam happening. Bamboozled. We save your money from getting scammed next.
The Coachella lineup just got announced, and it is insane.
Sabrina Carpenter and Karol G will be joined by Justin Bieber as the headliners for Coachella 2026.
Coachella 2026 is already making waves.
I've never been to Coachella before, but I've never been more tempted than now.
Coachella 2026, April 10th through 12th and 17th through 19th. Empire Polo Club in Dio, featuring Last Night, she said, now it's a holiday. The Strokes, Turnstile, Foster the People. Next to me. Wet Leg, Iggy Pop, Somber, Interpol. Moby, David Byrne, The XX, Zemo, and more. Just the girl, the guy you want. Passes on sale this Friday at 11 a.m.
Welcome to Coachella 2000. What year is it?
KROQ.
Creep. 4 words, answers a question, says a lot about you, and you may not be a creepy person. You may not be defined as being a creep, but there's definitely things you could be doing, even on a semi-regular basis, or a hobby you're into, or some little thing that you aren't sure. Does that make me creepy, or just interesting, or eccentric? There's all these different ways to say creepy now without actually being, quote, traditionally creepy. But we are in the creepiest month of the year, and we got up for grabs now tickets for you to go see Danny Elfman at the Hollywood Bowl, and that man makes creepy music unlike anyone else.
Not just creepy music, he is a creepy collector.
Right, he loves that creepy.
He has a hand collection.
Right. Like, yeah, if he was not Danny Elfman, the Danny Elfman we know, but he was just called, be like, yeah, I have a collection of human hands, and I collect them, and I love them, and whenever I go to new countries, I see if I can buy some hands.
I look, that's a nice hand. I wish I could buy those bones.
Right.
Yeah, we're dead set bros.
Arguably, you would say that's creepy, and congratulations, you're a creep, at least in terms of that. So you give us the question, something you're into, and we'll make a determination, and someone's going to leave here with tickets to that show. Go ahead, you're on KROQ.
Let's say this person, on occasions when they go out with a girl and they end up making, coitus or whatever, they asked if they could keep the woman's underwear and keep them as kind of like tokens.
And this is a friend, right? This is someone you know. It's definitely not you.
Sure.
Trace this number immediately.
They're usually down for it because, I usually wait till, after we have sex and, it's, I don't know, we're just chit-chatting or whatever. And I'd usually only ask if it's, after I think I did a good job.
I'm going to say...
Creepy.
Yeah, I mean...
Collecting underwear in general is creepy. I don't think there's any world where it's not.
Also, he referred to them as tokens.
Yeah.
Which I find that to be...
I think it's a huge problem.
But also, like, if you're a woman, wouldn't you be annoyed? Like, I know you can buy a ton of underwear. I know Victoria's Secret always like 10 pairs for whatever it is, $20 or whatever. But I feel like it would be annoying to constantly have to get new underwear because guys you slept with want to keep your underwear.
You're like, all right, just take them. You have to get another
I don't
$5
know.
for $10.
All right.
But I also think Jake even calling sex manifesting could be considered creepy.
Yeah, this
by
guy
a lot
called
of
it
people.
coitus, so that's kind of creepy. Jeanette,
Yes.
welcome to Am I a Creep on KROQ. What is it that you do?
Hi, I started collecting taxidermy.
And what made you start collecting dead animals?
Oh, I have my emo daughter, and she's all into that stuff.
Okay.
And so I thought it was pretty cool.
And did you start small with like squirrel and work your way up? Like, what's the biggest one you had?
Well, we had a cat who we had for like 14 years, and we actually did that to him. His name was Boots, and that was her like pet.
So where is Boots?
Well, we started with butterflies. Oh, my mom doesn't allow them in the house, so we keep them outside.
You keep Boots, the taxidermied cat, outside because your mom thinks it's weird to have the dead stuffed cat inside.
Right. She's super creeped out about it.
All right,
This coyote's like, God, why won't it die?
so disappointed
So
every
easy
time.
to catch this thing.
I think so tough. All right, so does that, and you've now gone from cat to butterfly to anything else in your collection, or those are your two?
She's got some bugs, but the major one is Boots. Our cat.
Yeah, Boots. I feel different about Boots though, because Boots.
At least that was your cat.
Was it your cat? We'll continue with these calls and your texts. That is the topic. Think about your life. Do some taking stock right now. Give us a call, 800-520-1067. Am I a creep? We'll give away some tickets next.
Klein Alli. Klein Alli Show.
KROQ, the world famous KROQ. KROQ.
Question for you is, are you creepy? Am I a creep? You do things and maybe they seem for you normal, but you just wonder how society would perceive you. For instance, 818 on the text line who says, when I go in for my flu shot, I actually like to look and watch as the needle goes into my skin.
Oh, I do that.
See, that's weird. I turn the other way, close my eyes, and hate every part of that process. I don't like the idea that I would look at that happen to me seems creepy. Why would you want to watch that?
Because I'm interested in seeing what the process is like, especially for them. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. Well, how are you going to find the vein? How are you going to put it in? What's the size of the needle?
I think you're a creep then for all that. I mean, that's just weird. That's the stuff I just want to see no evil. I don't want to even think about it, but
Yeah, but that's not disgusting or creepy. It's just interesting.
Everyone's got their things.
Now, licking the end of the needle, that's creepy.
Yeah. And by the way, if you want to watch a lot of people get needles put into them, you should join us this Friday. We're going to be Dave & Buster's Long Beach for the $10 blood suck. Become a blood hero for Cedars, and also at the same time win a bunch of cool stuff from us. First 500 to arrive, a limited edition Klein Alli Show $10 blood suck shirt and a $10 player's card for Dave & Buster's. Sean, what is it that you do, and you need us to determine whether or not you're a creep? Go ahead. Hello, Sean.
The word creep on my arm.
Say that again?
I have a tattoo of the word creep on my arm.
Why?
So because I have a lot of anxiety and I'm very self-conscious about looking like a creep, and sometimes I feel like I say things that make people feel uncomfortable, and sometimes when I'm thinking about that in my car, the song Creep by Radiohead plays.
Right.
So, yeah, and so on top of
You're building
the word,
your case horribly. Go on.
So the point is that you wanted to brand yourself creep so that people would see you have a tattoo that says creep, and maybe they would think then, oh, you know what, he's not as big of a creep as I thought, considering he has the word tattooed on his arm.
Yeah, well, on top of the word is a rain cloud, so that washes away that feeling, because that feeling is just on the outside. On the inside is the beauty within.
On the spicy scale that Alli's just ordered her food on, I'm gonna give you a 7.5 on the creep scale.
There has to be, if you feel like a creep, but there has to be something else creepy that you do or are interested in. Hello?
Hello,
Is there anything, there's got to be something other than that that's creepy about you that makes you feel like a creep.
I work with kids.
Okay, that's enough. You've moved up to a 10. Congratulations. He's off the scale.
He doesn't even say what he does. He just says, I work with them.
That's weird, too. Hey,
That scared me.
Daria, welcome to Am I a Creep? What's up?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
What do you do?
Well, I love watching videos on YouTube where people are constantly removing either insects like botflies or splinters or hair splinters or anything that is a removal from the human body. I love watching those on YouTube.
Wow.
They do that for me.
So what's the biggest, weirdest thing that you've seen removed from somebody's body on YouTube?
The weirdest thing for me is insect larva in the eye.
Oh. And you enjoy watching that? I mean, I know there's people who love all that pimple popper stuff and all
Yeah,
this.
but this is different.
Scammers are getting better, and also we're getting dumber. It's a dangerous combination. It's
great for the scammers.
It's great for the scammers, you know, but all the things to try to make us smarter, smartphones, smart water, smart cars, whatever, and yet we are getting dumber and dumber because we count on everything else to think for us now. As a result, the scammers are striking.
Well, yeah, because we're all in autopilot. Think about the things that you're doing on a regular basis and how present you are for those things. I mean, hardly.
Hardly.
I mean, you're constantly experiencing life while looking down at your phone, right?
Yep.
That's most people.
Most people. I'm ready for a good scamming. So I get it. And some of the old school scams are back in a big way. Something as simple as pickpocketing, the original scam, to some of the more intense ones. It's time for us to break down a roundup of scams happening so you don't fall for them at Bamboozled.
Bamboozled. A lot of people fall for the scam. And now they're just like, damn. Take your money, sucker, because you didn't know it was all a sham. And now you're just like, damn.
If it feels like most of the texts you're getting these days are scam texts, junk texts, or whatever, it's because it's true. And apparently there's a new way to get rid of it. It used to just be report as junk, report as spam, but that didn't really stop anything. I didn't realize. Did you know you're actually supposed to copy and paste the spam message you got and send it to another number? Were you aware of this?
What?
Sounds like a scam.
Sounds like a scam. Listen to this.
Guys, those text scams are reaching a whole new level. Are you getting blown up by text scams like this one? Have we known each other before from an unknown number? No, I don't know you. I got one that said, hey, what's up? Are we still on for Korean barbecue? Well, I do love me some Korean barbecue.
If I got that scam, if I got that text,
you'd be like, yes, where and when?
Where and when? Where and when I will be there. That's such a great scam because are we still on for Korean barbecue?
You're like, even if we weren't, we are now, baby.
That sounds like way better plans than whatever I had. Whatever I was going to do, this is better.
Yeah, and I'm disappointed now that I'm not getting Korean barbecue.
And of course, as soon as someone says Korean barbecue, even if you weren't thinking about it, you're like, now I'm craving Korean barbecue.
That's all I got in my brain.
I don't know you, and why are you trying to hit me up? Is it because I'm Asian? Is it because I like food? I don't know. So here's what you're going to do if you get a spam text. Copy the message and forward it to 7726. That spells out the word spam.
I didn't know this. If it's true, Jake, check it out on your phone. I don't want to check it out on mine. But if you get a scam text, and I think everyone gets at least 10 of these a day now, have to, you're supposed to copy the message and text it to spam, the numbers that spell out spam.
I text it to that number.
Text it to that number.
77, what is it?
I've already forgotten.
Spam?
It spells spam.
7726.
Yeah, 7726. That spells out the word spam. That is going to let your wireless provider know, hey, this number, block it from future text.
But then you're not going to get Korean barbecue. Why would you
and
do
then
that?
you're just setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah, then you're just eating regular sandwiches.
So what about on your iPhone when you get a text and then you click delete and it says report as junk?
I don't know if
So who does it send it to then? Nobody? That's a nothing?
I guess that's a big nothing.
I feel like I'm doing so much by pushing one extra button going, yes, reported as spam. Now I'll never hear from that person again.
You got to do the copy, the paste, send to spam. If anyone's doing that and that works, I'd love to know.
And also, this is a scam. You're doing your part to help the next consumer make sure that they don't get another spammy message. And by the way, when you hit delete and it says, do you want to delete and report it as spam? Always say yes.
So you're supposed to do both of those
Yeah, it says here that texting 7726 is the universal way to report unwanted and suspicious text messages in many countries.
Where's the PR for that? How do we not know this even exists?
I had to learn from this woman, Korean barbecue enthusiast. That's what we're supposed to do? I thought you're just supposed to click the delete thing, which I rarely do either.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't even delete those?
I write back a lot. I write back a lot just to
make them feel safe.
Just to have fun. But it's my own fault because it's my own
That's
mistake.
sad that you think that's fun.
This person claims we'll get to another scam in a second that involves the ER, something that I'm sure everyone has had to deal with.
Oh, what a scam, right?
But this
think they're going to help you?
This person
give you a big bill.
This person claims our show is one giant scam. Listen to this.
Yo, bitch ass Klein. It's been a while. Explain to me. I was listening to an old podcast. You guys were talking about a Build-A-Bear. About 20 minutes later, a damn Build-A-Bear pops up in my Instagram algorithm.
Well, that's not a scam. That's just the way everyone's listening. You know how it is. You have a conversation about anything. Talk about something completely random right now. And by the end of the day, you'll probably get some sort of an ad for it. It's just how it is.
I know. So they're always listening, and then they're targeting ads to you based on what you are picking up in your daily life.
Yeah, you're listening to our podcast, and we mentioned Build-A-Bear. What a scam that place is. Then, of course, they're going to try to sell you a Build-A-Bear.
Wanting me to add your own voice. I'm sorry.
Oh, you can add your own voice to a
What?
Build-A-Bear? That's cool.
Wait,
that guy's got a good voice, too.
Yeah, I'd like to add that guy's voice to my
Hello,
Build-A-Bear.
I'm a bear.
I'm a bear. Bitch-ass Kleinderella.
I'm sorry. I'm over it. Not happening. I'm mad.
He's going to get it.
Now I
You can
just
tell
really
him.
want that bear.
I want that bear with that guy's voice. If I had a bear,
Let's go.
every time I squeezed it, it said,
Yo, bitch ass Kleinderella.
I'd love that bear. I like that guy.
That sounds great.
So that's not a new scam. This one, though, is interesting. Let's say you go to the ER, and we've all been there before. You're in the ER, and you realize 1 hour becomes 2 hours, becomes 3 hours. Then all of a sudden you go, what am I doing here? They're not going to see me.
You start second-guessing your own ailments.
Or
You're
you
like, is this becoming still an emergency, or should I just go home and suffer?
Right. Or you just leave because you go, what's the point?
Yeah.
And now I even feel better. All of a sudden, I've stopped bleeding out. I've got no more blood to bleed.
It is weird how after like 3 hours of being in a waiting room, you start feeling better.
So you feel better, you leave, and then you still get a bill from the ER.
His family received a bill for thousands of dollars after a trip to the ER for his son, who didn't actually make it out of the waiting room.
So imagine this. Now, I know they have your information. You got to sign in. You got to point to the smiley face chart and say how bad you feel. Everyone says I'm a 10 out of 10 pain. Hopefully that means they see you sooner. But when they don't, you just go, all right, I guess I'm out of here.
Well,
charge you?
This actually happened to me. I didn't get a bill, though, where I took my kid to the ER because he had an issue. And then they did the initial, like, hey, let's check your pulse, make sure he's not dying. They said, hey, it's probably this, but you're going to have to go back out into the waiting room and wait a long time for us to confirm it. And I was like, okay, eventually I just left. But I was paranoid that I was going to get a bill just because I had done the check-in part.
Yeah, there's a fee for that, I would imagine. But listen to this.
ABC 7 News investigative reporter Melanie Woodrow is here to explain how this could happen, Melanie.
The hospital told him that just walking into the ER is a billable event.
Just walking in. You're now officially on the clock.
Wait a minute, not even you, but you have to sign in at that little window of shame.
You could probably walk in and leave and not get charged. But I think as soon as you sign into the window of shame, I think then they're like, that's when they start ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
After we got involved, the hospital agreed to write off the bill.
In May, 11-year-old Nathan Jacomic's son, Ian, broke out in a rash.
He's never had anything like this before, so this was new for us as parents.
The couple gave him Benadryl and brought him to the Good Samaritan emergency room
There should be a different ER just for new parents where everything's
Oh, my God, where they think everything's an emergency.
Everything's a freak out.
Yeah.
I slept too long. You didn't sleep enough.
Oh, my God. That was me on my first ever Mother's Day. My kid, hit his head barely, and I was like, I think he's dying.
Yeah, I remember that. I said, that's all right, Alli. We'll make another one. Move on. I said that.
Abundance of caution. Jacomic says a doctor never evaluated his son. They just sort of waited. And while they did, Ian seemed to be getting better.
He says, wait, you just can't go.
They received written instructions, which basically said Jacomic should continue giving his son Benadryl.
The triage nurse then gave me this printout, and then we left and went home.
Not thinking much of it until the bill came.
Over $5,000.
Ah,
$5K to never see a doctor. They never got out of
You know
triage.
how much Korean barbecue you could have had with that money?
Oh, my God. So
Ridiculous.
much Korean barbecue. Oh, that sounds great.
Worth the allergies, too, if you got
Totally
'em.
worth it.
My son was never even seen by that doctor.
Out of frustration.
Here's an idea. Why don't you open Korean barbecue in the ER waiting area?
Oh, my
You
God.
could kill so much time anyway.
Great, you'd be
Trying
distracted.
to fight the bill, Jacomic reached out to 7 on Your Side, and we reached out to Good Samaritan Hospital. In an emailed statement, a spokesperson writes in part, quote, once we were made aware of the patient's situation, our team acted quickly to resolve the matter. Jacomic told us the hospital wrote off the bill.
I'm glad that 7 on Your Side was there in this case. Thank you.
By the way, I know they're lying and said that the hospital worked quickly.
That's no chance.
There's just, with billing, they don't work quickly.
No.
There's no quickly nothing.
Nope. Well, they'll probably get that bill. That'll be a collection. Like the hospital's probably like, yeah, don't worry, no problem. Then 6 months, collections calls.
Totally.
You have a $5,000 bill.
The fixing of bills, that doesn't happen.
So just be aware that these are just some of the many scams that are happening. Vanessa witnessed a real one happen in real life. Someone backed into someone. We've had quite a few people texting, call, and say, yep, I've had that happen to me, where you try to get accused of smashing into someone. Don't get scammed. Don't get bamboozled from your friends at Klein Alli Show. I'm not allowed to eat anything because I got to go get a procedure after the show. They got to do a endoscopy, colonoscopy, whole thing. So as a result, I've been starving. Alli is, oh, you're such a bitch. She brought in a plate of bacon. I can't eat. Oh my God, it smells so good.
Switch up my breakfast routine.
Oh, that smells so good. She just came in with a platter of bacon. Oh my God, that looks.
It's okay, Klein. I got you a water.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Vanessa just showed up with more food. You guys are such...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, Del Taco.
You guys are all assholes. I know what you're doing.
Come in, Vanessa, come in.
You're just trying to keep rubbing it in my face that I can't eat today. So I've never seen more food.
Oh, my God.
It's like a whole box of tacos, a Fiesta pack.
No.
Thanks, guys. Great.
Hold on, let me see what's in here.
So nice to go into a group of friends the day before you've got it.
Fiesta Fest.
I have not eaten. I'm so starving.
Oh, man, they smell so good.
All right, thank you. Great.
Woo.
Thanks, guys. Really
I'm
appreciate it.
I'm distracted. I'm hungry.
Boy, a bunch of free tacos show up to the station. Everyone just rushes out of the studio. Allie's not even in here. It's unbelievable. I don't know if that's because she's a lesbian or she's hungry, but she... man, look at all that food. People say...
Tacos and bacon, baby.
Tacos and bacon. What a way to... It sounds like the perfect day if I could eat any of it. Thanks a lot, guys.
No kidding.
I do feel a little bad.
And I see pizza just arrived from Prince Street, which is, is one of my favorites.
Oh, my gosh.
It's the...
Klein.
God, that looks so good.
Look at this. If you're looking on the live stream, this is major food porn right now. And I'm not even a huge pizza fan, and this looks incredible.
This morning,
like 50 pounds.
This morning at 6:30, I have not eaten. I'm so hungry, ravenously hungry.
I think you're so weak that you wouldn't even be able to hold this.
I probably couldn't. They brought in a plate of bacon just to make the whole studio smell of bacon, which is a real dick move, by the way.
And it's a smell that lingers for a long period. Pizza smell lingers.
Then they replaced that smell by bringing in just bags and bags of tacos from Del Taco, and now they've
tacos, burritos, and chili cheese
fries. Look at those pepperonis, man.
They've got the scoopy.
The box even says happiness. It's so funny.
So this is actually a new pizza too, and you probably know about this, but they did a collab. This is Prince Street Pizza. They just collabed with Hot Girls Eating Pizza.
I know.
And they launched the Hot Girl Pie. Listen to this.
I know, it's only on Sunday.
Diavolo sauce, pepperoni, fresh mozzarella, jalapenos, hot honey, pecorino romano.
Yeah, great.
And
looks great.
It will be available at all locations starting Sunday. And they've also launched a new not ranch.
Yeah, they don't do ranch.
Because they don't do ranch. Okay. But then this not ranch, all the proceeds, if you buy one, is going to go to LA Fire Relief.
I'm happy that people have started to turn on you. Now, at first I thought this was funny. Now it's just cruel. Bringing in pizza to rub it in Klein's face.
That's so funny.
It's not funny anymore. It's not funny.
I don't think I've ever seen you so mad and Jake so happy. Like the polar opposite of feelings. He's just having the best day. Me too.
I'm dancing.
Ow.
I can't even sit down. I'm so excited.
Do you think if I chewed a piece up and spit it in the trash can, that would count? Like, would I get... What do you mean no? Why, Vanessa?
Klein, you don't want to go through this again. Be strong.
Oh, man, that looks
good.
It
is really good, though.
All right, we got to take a break.
It's got that hot,
all right,
with the spicy and the honey.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Alli.
Yum.
Thanks, Prince Street.
And these pieces are huge. Look at how big
I know.
Pieces.
Thank you how big they are. This is the hungriest now I've been officially in my life.
Oh, my God.
That's awesome.
Still searching for that special someone? Give us a try. We'll never leave you. We guarantee you'll love us enough, while still always wondering if something better is out there. Klein Alli Show. For when you just need to tell your mom you met someone.
KROQ.
Alley Show, Foo Fighters. Where will they pop up next in Southern California for a surprise show? You better believe you'll hear about it right here on KROQ. Let's do some takeaways from today's show, and then we turn things over to Sluggo. That's the wrong music. Turn things over to Sluggo, and then he'll be in here to give you some more tickets to Halloween Horror Nights coming up again at noon. If you want Coachella tickets, we'll have more for you tomorrow morning. Still recovering from today's Coke-chella for Coachella. Very, very, very fast bands.
Oh, I'm having to come down now.
I am just now starting to come down.
Always smoke weed when you're coming down.
My adrenaline is very peaked because of today's show, so let's go ahead and turn it over to Sluggo. But first, some takeaways from today's show. What do we got?
All right. 650, my takeaway is robots can't be canceled.
Yeah, that's right. They said some terrible things about Johnny's fashion.
Really
today.
edgy. My goodness.
Very, very, very edgy stuff.
818, my takeaway is Blind Charlie is like Rudy.
Just like Rudy, slow clap that guy. And we appreciate it. Thanks for standing out there, side of the road, helping to spread the word. If anyone else wants to join in, help get the word out about our show. Maybe you're between jobs right now, have some downtime. We'll take it. Thank you.
818, my takeaway is keep bowling, 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 bowling.
Keep bowling, 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 bowling. Bowling, bowling, bowling.
We got details.
Bowling, 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 bowling. Bowling, bowl, bowl, bowl.
That last bit's the best.
It's the best.
According to Vanessa,
just keep saying bowl.
Friday, we will finally settle this on the alleys. The big what are we calling it? The big Lesbolski?
I don't know.
I think we're calling it the big Lesbolski.
Okay.
Thank you, Jake.
And we'll add that.
The big Lesbolski Boo is what it's called. And Alli will be attempting to prove that she is not an average bowler.
I thought we were going to call it Up the Alley or something.
No.
No, okay.
That's an amazing name.
Big Lesbolski Boo is better.
It's the big Lesbolski Boo. All right? And it's happening at, once again, Pins in Studio City off of Ventura at 12:30.
Yep.
On Friday. We just put this together. Thank you, Pins. They're going to give us some lanes, some food. If you'd like to come by and start your weekend early, we're down to have some people there, but it really will come down to Alli, I guess me. I would rather you battled Vanessa. I think she would have bumpers. But, I mean, either way, I'm happy to do it.
You're the one who said that you could do that easily, so that's why we're doing this.
Okay. So the big...
And I didn't say it was easy for me. Okay.
Make a bet.
I'm not making a bet.
Tomorrow we will announce the bet.
I'm not doing it. If we're doing a bet, I'm not doing it.
Loser gets a haircut like a bowling ball.
No. Yeah. I'm not doing it.
Loser gets the bowling ball cut.
You know what? It's real easy to me to just say no.
But
I'm
Alli,
not doing that.
Say no.
Yes, I can. I have the power.
I have not touched a bowling ball in over 5 years. I've gone to bowling parties with kids. I don't even get up. I don't care. You don't think you could beat me?
I don't know. I usually can't beat anybody, so I don't have a lot of confidence right now, and I already had to live in my car for a week, so I'm not really keen on bets.
Do you know how stupid I would look with a shaved head? I bet you're stupider than you would.
Well, big whoop. It would grow out in 3 weeks. Who gives a crap?
You would look like
it took me 2 years to grow my hair out.
You would be like a sergeant lesbian with a shaved head. Sergeant.
No, I have a weird shaped head, and there's also some kind of a scabby growth thing happening, and I don't want anyone to see it. There's a point right here on my head. It's just kind of worrying, actually. I'm going to make an appointment.
Man. Anyway, the big Lesbolski Boo happening this Friday, and the details up on our socials at Klein Alley Show.
Okay, let's see. 818. My takeaway is live the whore.
Oh, that was my takeaway.
And 213. My takeaway is the show. Klein Alley Show would sound really good on a butt phone.
Yeah, man, we got to get on one of them smuggled butt phones in prison. If you're listening to us on a smuggled butt phone, use it and call us and let us know. All right, what's your takeaway, Jake the Nerd?
You're not a man until you make a paperweight in a duck.
That's right. That's man stuff right there. That's not home ec stuff. You got a takeaway, Alli?
Yeah, my takeaway is every band sped up sounds like System of a Down.
Yeah, they sure do. We learned that today. And finally, DJ Omar Khan?
I was Live the Whore.
Yeah,
Live the Whore.
Live the Whore.
That's a good one.
Live the Whore. All right. We will get the hell out of here. And we'll do it tomorrow and try to do it better. But I guess why not? You asked for it. So let's give you some System of a Down in the meantime on KROQ. There you go. Have a great day. Need us in the meantime. You can find us on the socials, Klein Alley Show. All right, bye.
The world famous KROQ. Klein Alley Show. Klein Alley Show.